I have hit the button. Oh, actually, can you say something real quick?
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, hopefully that sounds good. Let me listen. Uh, oh, okay. Actually, can you say something again? Oh, never mind. Actually, it's fine. I have hit the button. Oh, actually, can you say something real quick?
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh,
Are we
okay,
good?
hopefully that's yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So hello everyone. Who's I guess watching the VOD. How's it going? We are live with the man, the myth, the legend, FastVincent1. So
Yo.
there he is. There he is. Um, and we're here. We're gonna be talking about everything. We're gonna go over everything, all of the news, all of the possible things we could talk about. 2B2T, what all the
Or
things. 2B2T or space for more. That's what's up. Um, it's gonna be extra exciting. So make sure you watch the whole thing even after the stream has happened. Um, it's there we go. So yeah. Yeah, I'll be on the server, and then Fast Vincent will try and join in about half an hour because right now he's around. What are you doing right now, Fast Vincent?
walking in a hollow dome thing at a park because it's pretty cool. I'm trying to get 6,000 steps a day.
Oh, and so how when did you decide you needed 6,000 steps a day? When did that start?
About like a month ago
A
because
month ago.
like yeah, because like usually I sit a lot, right? For like
Yeah,
editing
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So I started to get like tailbone pain from sitting a lot.
Oh, damn,
So
ouch.
yeah, so like I learned that like if you walk a lot,
Mm-hmm.
it fixes your tailbone pain. Now I don't have any pain anymore.
Dude. Well, there you go. You found the solution to your chronic pain. I've got something similar, but it's like if I sit for too long without moving, my ass just like falls asleep, right? You know, like where you have like a joint that falls asleep, right? Or like a leg, but it will be my ass cheeks. And then it's just, and then I'll like readjust, and then it'll be like, well, I can't actually feel anything. You know, and it takes like a little while, but, um,
I had that at like a college class. Like those chairs where like what is it? It's like they're just like plastic chairs, something like that. And like you would just sit in them for like an hour and a half. Like yeah, I don't know. It was horrible.
That does not sound fun. I know that like school chairs are rather they're generally not very comfortable in my experience. I find that they kind of suck. I have
I
it
think
like
it depends on the class.
that's true. That's true. I know that like some chairs, like some place, yeah, it does depend on the classroom. Like I know that there's a like my college, we just have those like they basically just school chairs, right? Like like just the ones that are like they're just like basically like a wire, like just bare bones and a plastic thing, and they're not very comfortable. But I know that like at the university nearby, I went to one of theirs, and then their classes, and then they had these like kind of comfortable like nice like chairs that were just like like hit in the they're like nailed to the floor, but they're all like really movable and comfortable, and they have padding. So I guess that's the difference between university and college. The chairs are better.
Yeah, but I mean like even for my university, like
Mm-hmm.
what was it, my math class, we had those
Mm-hmm.
like high school chairs that are just like plastic, but in like what was it? My first semester of college for like I forgot what it was called. It was like a financial semester class or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They had these fancy chairs
Oh
in there.
yeah. they know
Yep,
that they know that you're gonna be like torturing your mind with fucking math, or like your body needs to be well honed. It needs to be in perfect condition.
exactly.
um.
Yep. But yeah, I'm
Um.
trying to save up
Mm-hmm.
for a good chair, hopefully.
Oh yeah, here's the thing. It's like I thought gaming chairs were like the peak chair, but apparently that's not true. It's literally like you need to
Out
get
of
these
nowhere.
like you need to get an office chair. Like office chairs are where it's
Yep,
at. They're the most comfortable. They're meant for sitting in, right? And a gaming chair is like a brand. It's like you want a car seat. That's what a gaming chair is. And car seats are meant to like save your life. They're not meant to keep you
be a
comfortable.
gamer.
Yeah, exactly. It's like actually they cause you blood clots. Like car seats do that, and so do gaming chairs because they're like the same design, uh, which I find to be interesting that they do that. Um, and I and but the thing is, it's like if you want a good game, like a good chair for sitting in, it's like you're gonna have to pull out like 1 grand out of your ass for that instead of like it's like a gaming chair is like 499 or whatever, the 399, and then it's like yeah, but an
Oh,
actual
like a
chair that's
thousand
supposed to be is like 1,000, like every office chair. I think the best actually way is maybe looking on like those
eBay or something.
eBay or like whatever like local used thing. There might be like a company that's getting rid of like a bunch of office chairs. It's like the probably the cheapest way to acquire like high quality chairs. Because like lots of companies probably like buy a bunch and then they fold the next year and they're like, we can't get rid of them. Or they even do a thing where they'll just cycle through all their old shit, and then they'll just basically they'll just give away all their other chairs, which are totally fine. They just were like, we're getting new chairs for everybody because we can. It's like, all right, respect, respect. I'll take one. I'll take one. Um, I did that initially as one of my first chairs, but it was like one of the more crappy, I feel like, office chairs. I did not like it. Um, but I've gotten like
My chair is like a.
mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just like my dad works at like an office type job, and his office is like constantly getting rid of, well, not constantly, but like every 4 years they get rid of all of their stuff, and then they get new stuff, like new monitors and everything. So I was able to get some old monitors actually. Actually, well, this is, I guess this is just stuff they haven't used for like 8 years, but they got like a high class gaming like monitor that is just that's from 2012, and just funny enough, it was actually good enough uh, to replace the monitor I was using, which is like 3 years newer, surprisingly enough. So now I have 2 new monitors that are actually old, but they're better than what I was using. So I'm happy. Um,
Nice. Are they like 60 hertz or like
well, yeah. So
24?
the first one is 60 hertz, but it's like it's just like solid, and the other ones I had were kind of like they were also 60 hertz, but they're just I don't know, something with like this screen is bigger or something like that. And then the other one is definitely bigger, but it's like 120 hertz. I'm like, damn. Well, I'm taking that. I did notice there's this weird like green effect around like motion when video when it starts moving, when the picture starts moving. Sometimes there's like an after image of green. It's a little weird, but it's almost not noticeable, so I don't really care. That might be why
Nice.
they're actually getting rid of it. I don't know. I'm pretty happy though with the fact that I didn't pay money to get it. So it's like, well, can I really complain? I don't think I can. I think this is better than what I had. You know.
Yeah, but there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
Uh,
me, I had like a
mm-hmm.
60 hertz screen
Yeah.
for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Until like recently, I got like 140 or something like that hertz.
Uh-huh. Is there like a
And like,
noticeable improvement?
dude, it's like like those Minecraft montages with like the motion blur and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. It feels like that 24/7.
Damn, dude, you're living the life right now. You got I might have to I might actually have to turn on the 120 hertz as a thing. I don't think my computer can run that actually. But damn, dude, that sounds epic. It's like night and day. It's like when you turn on color television for the first time.
You can never go back.
Do you feel like your videos like have improved because of the you've gotten like a higher resolution to look at them in, or better, what is it, like refresh rate? You think
I
that's
think it's like
helped?
not for like editing, but like for like just like playing Minecraft. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you're like PvPing and stuff like that, it's so much better.
Really? Okay, that's interesting. I guess yeah, high refresh rates really are like a gaming kind of thing because you need that fast reaction time. You need as much information as you can get. You know. Hmm. Uh, you've mentioned Minecraft PvP. Do you do a lot of that on your free time when you're not editing in
So,
school? Do you do it on
yeah,
2B or do you do it on like one of those fighting servers?
I do 1.8 PvP. I
Oh
don't care
shit,
whatever anyone says. 1.8
dude.
PvP is the best
Uh,
PvP.
fucking that's a Chad answer right there. I was really big into that. I did the do you do jitter clicking or do you just you
I
just
used to
click
do jitter
normal?
clicking, but like I think
Mhm.
like my max CPS is like 10, I think, right now.
Mhm.
Like it depends on like the angle you hit and stuff like that.
I see.
Like
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I know like some people back then. Wait, what?
mhm. The meta for that is like crazy, like the 1.8 PvP. I mean, it's like whenever I see like a video about how to do it, it's like here's like math. You need to know math to like you gotta hit it the right like this weapon is better because there's a 2% like increase in your reach for 1/2 a second after you hit the fishing rod or whatever the hell. And it's like the knockback is like 8 times more in this direction when you're facing backwards or whatever. And it's like, man, they're on some different shit there. Are you on that technical level?
I'm not really on, like I don't use fishing rod anymore. Like I
Mm,
only do 1.8 PvP now on this server called Smash Reborn. It's like Super Smash mobs. Like
really?
Mineplex. It was a Mineplex game.
Was
Like
and then it
I feel
like
like yeah, I
evolved or
mean like
something?
Mineplex is down right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. R.I.P. Mineplex.
Yes, there's like someone made like a alternate version of like the game mode for a server.
Hmm. Mm.
I've just been playing on that for like a year.
Do you have like carpal tunnel or some shit from that? Because I remember
No,
I used to do I was huge into the thing and I would do like the jitter clicking, but I'd do it for like 4 hours straight, and I think I completely destroyed my fucking arm doing that. And now I still have residual pain from doing that.
for me, I only have PvP for like 2 hours and stuff like that. But
I
even then,
see.
like I edit a lot, and I still don't get carpal tunnel. I don't know
Hmm.
how. Maybe because like I do dumbbell workouts and stuff like that. Maybe like
Maybe, yeah. Hmm.
strengthens the
Yeah, I've only
fingers
recently
where I
started
guess.
hitting the gym and doing those workouts. So maybe if I'd done that sooner, I'd have not completely destroyed myself physically.
Like I
Um,
feel like you can also fix it because I know like the Undertale for Toby Fox, he has like carpal tunnel, or I think in
hmm.
his hand.
Yeah.
Like I think you just have to recover from it.
Yeah, it's there's like rest, and then I think there's like physical therapy type stuff you can do for it. Because I was trying to do that for a bit. I didn't really see too much improvement, but then again, I don't know if I committed to it hard enough. You get like a rubber band or some sort of. I think what because I went to a couple like appointments for that, and the lady said I have like a pinched nerve in my shoulder, and that is why I'm in pain, not actually because of like the actual. I don't even know if it actually is carpal tunnel or just like I'm pinching a nerve in my shoulder because of like my posture while I'm gaming. So it's like okay, I gotta fix that.
My
Um,
doctor also said that like my posture was
mhm.
bad, something like that.
Yeah,
Because of
yeah.
my
It's
tailbone. I was like, I went to the doctor's for a tailbone. He's like, yeah,
uh
your posture is like you need to fix that.
damn. Yeah. Like it's funny because I feel like a lot of times doctor be like, you got to do this, and then you're like, okay, and then you just don't do it. And then it's just like it's easy, just do this 8 times a day. You're gonna be, and then you're done. You fix this one thing. It's like this is like fundamental to my existence. I can't just like change my posture like that. It's not that simple.
Yeah, for me, like I think like just like walking a lot, it fixes
Yeah.
it automatically.
Uh,
So like I
I
noticed like
I agree
how my
with that
posture got better.
philosophy. I think I think that uh like just physical movement, like if you're moving around, that's what basically equates to you being alive, right? Like old people who go on like daily walks live longer than old people who just sit at home. You like if you sit at home every day and you don't do like if you don't keep your body moving, you're just bringing yourself closer to death, right? Movement is life, stillness is death. So um like I feel like you can really fix a lot of issues that you might have that are like, oh man, you get just from sitting around if you just like start moving more regularly. um
Yep.
yeah, like
It's because like those like muscles like they atrophy and stuff like that. You still use them a lot,
exactly,
so
yeah.
over time they degrade.
I even found that like even like running. Like I went for a run. Like I started doing like running. I fell off and stopped doing it, but now I go to the gym regularly, so I feel like it might make up for it. But like I went for a run. And this was like right after I was sick for a bit, and then I was like done being sick, but it was kind of like right after, so that might have contributed to my feeling of how like awful I felt. But I went for a run, and it was like it was 14 minutes, right? And I could make it. I made it like 3 minutes before I had to stop and like catch my breaths because I was like my heart was pounding, and then I would just basically go to walking and then jog again. And it's like it jogging, not running. And it's like that stuff just that gets you, dude. You just like I've never felt more like out of shape in my life than when I went for like a one run. And I was like my entire body was sweating, and I was out there and it was like the middle of the night, and it was like super cold out, and I was sweating, like my jaw hurt, my back was hurting for some reason. I was like coughing up like fucking like slime and shit. Like I think that was partly from being sick, but it's just like I was just dying, and I was like, wow, I need to do this more, because when I was done, I had to like rest for the equivalent of the time, like for like another like 20 minutes after I went on for like that jog, and I felt it in every part of my body. Like I think like going running and stuff, especially running, like walking does it too, but running like burns away like everything. So you'll lose fat, but you'll also lose muscle, just because running is such like so taxing on the human body. Um,
Because that's why runners don't have like that much muscle.
yeah, that's why. Yeah,
Kinda.
runners are like sticks. They're like little sticks. But you have like the sprint guys, and they're like jet, because they only have to go like a certain amount of distance really, really, really fast. You know, or like
Yeah,
bicyclists, where they're just got like the giant thighs.
it's real.
You've seen that, right? Those pictures of the fucking big thighed. They're
Yeah, I've
it's
seen them. Like,
it
did you see the one with like the video with the guy like powering a toaster or something like that?
a guy powering a toaster.
Like, he was like
Oh,
pedaling.
oh no, I haven't seen that, but I can easily picture it.
Yeah, like he had like those like big thighs and he was just like going, and like he powered a toaster.
Wow.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
It's weird.
There are, I think there's like the gyms and stuff you can do that are like they kind of have like, not gyms, but like those like cycling places. They actually do produce a lot of electricity from those bikes if they were plugged into anything.
I haven't
S
been to those though.
No, me either. I
I've
just
seen
like I
videos
heard
about it.
about it. I was just like, that sounds real. I'll believe that. I'll believe that is true based on all of my
Great.
evidence. All the evidence being somebody said that. They could like power the lights in the gym with all the people on the cycling things. Um,
Solar energy.
exactly. So, um, like I feel like maybe for somebody who might not know exactly like who you are, I probably should have done this sooner. But let's say somebody who doesn't know who Fast Vincent is, how would you describe yourself to someone who doesn't know isn't familiar with your videos already?
Well, I'm a 2B2T YouTuber who documents history on the server, and I also do outside 2B2T videos as well
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
Oh, yeah, like I
But
saw your
like
Herobrine video.
yeah, my Hero Brian video, stuff like that. But yeah, just like for the videos, I would try to contact people about the events on the server, and then I will make a script, and then I make it a video with all the stock footage and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's I think that's a pretty good summation of your stuff. I heard that you were busy. Sorry, not busy, but I heard that you had interest in making non like Minecraft related like history video type stuff. Like somebody told me that. Is that true, or do you have interest in stuff beyond the Minecraft realm?
That is true, but it's not gonna be. It's like it's gonna be my channel,
Hmm.
but like history told in Minecraft, pretty much. Like or just like stories, real life stories told in Minecraft. With the same stock
Oh,
footage I do for my main channel. And
dude,
it's
that's
like the
actually
same script.
that's sick, dude. I feel like you could get a lot of kids into history with that.
Yeah, I already have like 5 videos planned for it. One is in
5.
progress of being made.
Wow.
Yeah, for it's yeah, I got it's just a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it.
Dude, that's sick. Five videos. So you've got, how many are in like, so you said some of them are in like production a little bit. Like, have you filming them, or the scripts written?
The scripts are like one of the scripts are done. The second one is in the progress. I'm reading a book
Okay.
about it to
Okay.
make sure like yeah, it's like I'm reading actual books to make sure like the script is accurate, pretty much.
Man's reading books for his videos, dude. That's more dedication than most people have, I feel like, to their videos. I'll, like,
But it's pretty much like the
I'll
same thing though.
pull up a book
It's
and
like
read.
yeah, but like
No.
like
Hmm.
because for my main channel, like I would just ask people about like the history about the events. But if
Yeah.
you just read the book, Like it's like the
Hmm.
first person perspective
That's
of the
true. Yeah,
person who actually, yeah.
you've got it. It's
So it's like
written
pretty
by
much
the
the same
guy.
thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's definitely a way of looking at it. I didn't really think because I'm like damn, I have to read. I'd rather like talk to someone, you know. But it's like yeah, that is kind of similar because you're getting like the diary account of it instead of the like Discord message of some guy, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, do like a little teaser? Who's the what story are you telling in the first one?
So the first one is about a guy named Richard Van Von, and like
Okay.
he owned a boat pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went out into like the sea, and like he got stuck out there because he didn't prepare anything.
Okay.
Like he didn't bring any like radio transfer like frequency stuff, food.
Mm.
I don't know how he did it. Like he just like went into like a straight line, and like he ran out of like what was it? Like engine fuel, stuff like that for his boat. So he was stuck out there for months.
Okay.
So what he had to do to survive
Mm-hmm.
was like he had to eat turtles and stuff like
Oh,
that.
was there a movie about this guy? I feel like I've heard of him before.
No,
Like
not
that.
Richard. I tried looking for like stories about him, but like I've only
Oh,
seen
okay.
one video on YouTube about him.
Okay.
There's not like a full video about the
Hmm.
guy.
Weird, because I feel like I remember there must have been like another case of someone doing that. I think he was with another
There's
dude,
like a
but he
lot of
died early.
cases.
Oh shit! Hello, someone from the server. What's up? Don't kill me, please. The what's his face? Yeah, I feel like I remember my parents like telling me a story similar about that. There's like a guy who went out and he's like lived off of turtles in the ocean. But that's sick, dude. That's like actually I was expecting you to go. I was expecting you to go like way like further in time, like ancient Roman history. But like that's relatively recent with like gas and stuff. Like what year, what time period were we going here?
It's like the mid 90s, I think,
Mid
or like late
90s.
90s.
Nice, dude. I'm
Yeah,
kind
but
I'm
I'm
excited
also
for that.
yeah, but I'm also gonna do like stuff like in the like Roman era and stuff like that as well. So
Yeah, I
like, it's
feel
not gonna be like the like late 90s and stuff like that all the time.
yo. Is that a gift for me? Like, I permanently this pickaxe. Thank you, lol. You can have it back though after the stream or something, cause I feel like I'm gonna die with this on. I get it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Um, the YouTube. I'll just finish this pickaxe first. The topic. How did you even find? How did you come? How did you like discover this story? And like, what is it about it that's like making you like driving you to write a whole script and film a whole video for it?
Like I found it through like just like searching online pretty much, just like strange survival stories, stuff like that, and also just like strange events in like throughout history, I guess. And I'm trying to find ones that people haven't talked about yet, but are interesting. For like the Richard Van Von, like he got
Hmm.
lost and then he got rescued again, but then he got lost again from like just I
Lost
guess
it,
being dumb.
rescued. Damn, dude. He sucks. He should not have a boat, man. I feel like that's almost deserved at that point. But like, so you went out like on purpose searching for a story that like hasn't been told. But like, how'd you find it? How'd you
Just through like just like lots of articles, going through articles,
articles,
just
man?
like articles, like stories, like Wayback Machine.
Really?
Yeah, just have to do a lot.
You
Yeah,
just like
like for the Richard Van Von, there's like
mm-hmm.
a Wayback Machine. Like I used like a article that was like not even like a thing anymore,
Oh
but
yeah.
for the Wayback Machine, like it told like how they rescued them. But, like they had to use like military jets or not even jets, like a plane to find him.
That's oh
And so it's
wow. Wait, so but
yeah, it's like
how did you if this topic is like so obscure, how did you even like come across it in the first place? Like what how'd you find that?
so there's this website that like it tells like strange like stories, I guess. Like you just have to go on like these websites that like document strange stories pretty much.
Oh,
And like they like tell like a brief story about it, but you have to do the research about like the full story. Go
dude,
through
that sounds
multiple articles.
cool as hell, dude. I am excited for this video, man. That is I like the like incorporating the Minecraft aesthetic into that kind of story. Hey, there are turtles in Minecraft. Was that your first clue? You're like, I
Yep.
could do this. There's turtles in Minecraft.
Yeah, about like it was actually like the what was it? Do you know the physics mod for Minecraft?
Maybe. I think so. Like you just throw a thing on the floor and it like flips around physics like.
Or no, it's like the ocean. Like there's a mod called Physics Mod by Hobna, and
hmm
they made like water physics and stuff like that. So like if you have like a boat in the water, it like realistically moves the boat as well. It's like not even like
Oh,
mine.
I
It
see.
looks like a
Okay.
blender.
Oh
Yeah, it
shit,
looks like
that sounds
blender.
really cool. So you found that mod and you're like, I want to use it. I want to use that shit.
Yeah, I want to use it for one of the stories. So that's why I went to like Richard for like the story for that one. And then I'm also using Valkyrian Skies to like make the actual boat move with physics mod.
Dude,
I
that sounds
think I have a
awesome.
GIF of it. I can like send you it actually. Let's see where I put it. But like right now it's like it looks kind of weird, but like once I fix all the bugs, it should be good. Let me. So I sent it to someone else. Let me see. Okay, here you go. So
Let's
that's how it
see.
looks like.
Yo, okay, let me open that in the browser. I will share that on screen real quick. Where's it? Windows capture. Put that up. Yeah, put that above right there. Okay, look at that. Dude, that looks so cool, man. That's so you can like make a boat and then it will float on the water and be pushed around. That is
Yep.
so cool, dude. That really does look like a blender fucking. Oh my god, dude. This video is gonna be sick.
Yeah, I've seen like no one really do something like that. Really. Like I think it's like the first I've seen like the actual owner of the mod making something like this, but like I think I'm like the first person to actually make like a replay mod of it, kinda.
That's I think that's like a yeah I think that's like a great use of Minecraft because like Minecraft really like, has the potential to really go that like to get really like interesting looking stuff. You know, you can do a lot with it without having to actually open up Blender. Do
Yeah.
you so you just do you just use replay mod or do you use that like I forget where
Blockbuster.
I saw a video, yeah, like that's just some sort of like super advanced mod that's like 1.12 one where you can like animate the guy inside of the mod or something.
Yeah, I use Blockbuster still. Like I think that's like the best uh
Mm,
like cinematic mod
yeah.
out there. Replay mods, like you can't really like make people and stuff like that. You have to actually get actual players to do it. But
Yeah.
like with Blockbuster, you can just make them yourself and it's
Mhm.
awesome.
I see. I
So
see.
like for the videos, I use Blockbuster and Replay mod
At the same
at the
time?
same time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But is Blockbuster stuck on 1.12 still or did they update past that? Now they're on the
Yeah, because the owner he is trying to work on something new called like I forgot what's called Blockbench or something like that. It's like
Okay.
outside of Minecraft. He's trying to make like a actual program, like a
Okay.
cinematic program where everyone can use it
Okay.
outside of Minecraft. Like it's
Oh.
still 1.12 for Blockbuster, but someone's working on a 1.20 version, I think.
Okay,
But
that's
it's been a
exciting.
while.
I see. Well, I hope it does get added. It sounds like a very useful tool. But I guess if Blockbench gets finished, it'll be usable for that as well. Is
Yeah, I think
that?
he's taking a hiatus of Blockbench right now, I think.
Dude, no. That'd be
So he's
indefinite hiatus
Blockbuster.
moment. It's never ending.
Yeah, Blockbuster is the only thing you can use. But I feel like you can even like you can still use it though. Like all you have to do is just like change the versions of Minecraft. And like you can get like a resource pack for like new armor and stuff like that, blocks.
I
So you can
see.
like pretend to make it
I
1.19
see. That's just a little bit more
or
work, but I
1.20.
guess it's worth it because the tool is so powerful, right?
Yeah, you can like actually make like a movie out of it. I've seen people make a
Mm,
movie with
a
Blockbuster.
movie. Damn. In Minecraft? I guess, yeah.
Yep.
Why wouldn't it be? Of course it's gonna be Minecraft.
I think
Uh,
like they're German. They made like a German movie with Blockbuster.
dude, that's kind of sick.
It looked really high quality.
Really? Huh. German moment. Is that like the whole movie? It's like an intense scene.
Yep.
Supposed to really connect with the characters.
True.
No, that was accurate. That's actually a line from the. That's actually a line from the movie. I watched it. I watched it. Great German, 10 out of 10. All right. Sexy's from Europe, so he can confirm that I am in fact valid. So even though he may not be German, he can confirm. I
Yep.
Sounds amazing. Oh, lol is actually German too. So fuck, Dad. Look. There we go. Um. Uh. When you get into like what, as far as like 2B videos go, I'm actually curious. Do you have you suffered from 2B fatigue? Do you ever get like tired of like just thinking about 2B2T all the time? Because it must get to you.
See,
Like it got
like
to me.
I don't really know. I feel like the more recent drama and like events, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't really find them interesting. I find more of like the old 2B2T more interesting. I get
Mm.
fatigued on like recent events, but like
Like
I really enjoy old
define old.
history.
What year are we talking here?
Pre 2016.
Pre 2016. Okay, yeah. So the good the good shit. You know. I don't know. Some people. I guess you could consider like 2016 and to like 2018 to be old at this point. It's like the internet moves so fast. You know. Uh,
Yeah, it's
older
true.
Min
Like
older Minecraft is overall better. I think that's sort of true. What's your opinion on old Minecraft?
I like the era of it pretty much. Like the players back then were more interesting, I think.
Hmm.
That's what I think. I enjoyed the new Minecraft updates, but like I enjoyed the player base from back then compared to now.
I see. Okay. Yeah. That's I actually I agree with that. That's why I like servers like SimPvP where it's just like everything feels a little more like more tight knit. You know, there's more like referential stuff where there's like you got to know everyone to know the thing. You know, when you like start learning about all that 2B stuff, you kind of do get like, wow, this seems like kind of like almost fun. You know, like where it is, and then now it's like you have to know like there's just too many people to know. You could be on the server for a while and still not know everyone. It's just like there's just so many people come and go.
Like the thing with like old 2B2T
Hmm.
history is like why I like it is because like people back then didn't really do stuff just to get into like a video and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
Like
true
they
too.
actually just did it
Yeah,
to have fun
yeah. You
or
have
just
you
like
have
you know.
you have people who do it for not professionally. Yeah, no one's trying to get into a Fit MC video or a Fast Vincent. Like I gotta do something to get on Fast Vincent's video. I gotta be interviewed by him. Yeah, yeah. That is true. There's something about like an organic like lore that's built just from people having fun, and just winding down from their like annoying jobs or whatever they're doing, then there is where it's like almost feels like manufactured these days, where people are like, we're gonna do this thing just because that's what they used to do or whatever. It's like I want to do something crazy so it can get in a video. It's like that kind of influences the kind of thing that gets built on there. It's very hard to like replicate that kind of just like, oh, we're just chilling,
There are
uh,
like new videos like or new history, I guess. Like people they just play for fun as well. Like
yeah.
Crowbar, he doesn't really do it for the videos. I actually like talked to him. Like I don't even think he wanted a video about the interdimensional bridge and stuff like that. I
Oh
think he just
yeah.
builds for fun. So like there are people out there who just build for fun, don't want a video,
Mhm.
but like most of them they just like they do want to
Yeah.
become like the next pop up something like
Oh,
that.
that is like one of the most annoying things. It's just like I must become Pop Pop number 700. I will grief every base that I see because that's what Pop Pop
Yes.
did. Uh, what do you think? What do you think of like? I guess like the current state of the player base. I guess we kind of did just cover that, but like, is there what are the positives and negatives of current day 2B? As opposed to let's say current day as in like now compared to like around when it got popular at the start, not going back to like pre any of us playing it, but like what is it when you
Uh,
started and then now, like what are the biggest differences are they good or are they bad differences, like what's your opinion on that?
So for current players, I think right now it's actually going back to like pre 2016, I guess. Like it's becoming a more of a tight-knit community
Mm.
because like FMC is not really uploading, Sal's not uploading, I'm not really uploading, so that
Mm-hmm.
decreases like the amount of people joining the server, like new players. So
I see.
it's making more of like a tight-knit community.
Well, that's
But like the
good.
downside, um, what is the downside? I had it in my head.
All good. All good.
Dang. I forgot. Yeah,
I
there is
forgot
a
the
downside, but
downside.
I forgot. My brain.
Is a man. I was like, we're going on. We're getting a point here. It's gonna. No, no. That's all good.
Dang.
That's funny.
It'll probably come back to me.
It'll come
Okay.
back. It'll come back. Well, are there any? So you like the tight knit community that's like starting to form again? Is there like any other positives to the server that you've been enjoying as of recent?
Uh, I think like just like the recent events of like the chicken. There's like a chicken event where like what was it? They were lagging the server like chunks in the server to
Mm-hmm.
like get rid of crystal PvPers at spawn.
Oh.
I talked to the people who were doing it. Like they
Mm-hmm.
said like yeah they didn't do it for like a FMC video and stuff like that. They just did it for like just because they hate crystal PvPers.
What's your
So
opinion on crystal PvPers?
um I don't I think it's cool. But, like I don't no I don't like crystal PvP. I like 1.8 PvP. So it's like
Fair enough. Yeah, you kind of
you know
don't have a stake in the game. I
yeah.
think like mechanics wise, I don't know. I don't think that like 1.8 PvP is very like complicated mechanics wise. Although I think you can get to a level where the meta is like really complicated sort of, but like it takes a while to get there. I find that Crystal PvP might have more sort of like almost skill to it, where there's more like ways of like, the fighting is extremely different. It's all like bomb placement, right? But there is something about it that it's like it's almost too much. It's like too extra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can like there's definitely skill in like any type of
Hmm.
PvP, you know?
Yeah,
Like back
yeah.
then 1.8 PvP there's like W tapping, fishing
Hmm.
rods, stuff like that. But like with like the new crystal PvP you have like respawn anchors, you have to place them correctly.
Hmm.
What else? You have to place the crystals correctly. You have to trap people into like a block thing so you can like sword them, stuff like that. Use a bow
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
break their armor.
Yeah, there's a.
Like I just like 1.8 PvP is like I like that style more.
Hmm. Hmm. Because there's like two downsides. I feel like the Crystal PvP's got this like very like fast paced, almost like as soon as a battle ends, it can be over in literally a second. But then you have like the epitome of 1.8 PvP, which is Gapple spam and like the maxed out gear, and then it's like each battle is like 30 hours of your life because no one's dying.
Yeah,
You have to just wait for
I
someone
like
to
that
run
though.
out
It's
of.
like I don't know why I like it. It's just like they're not really just like 30-minute battles, pretty much. Like back then, when I played factions, like like the battles usually lasted for like 20 minutes, I guess.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
really depended like on the like what type of like skill you had, I guess, with the
Hmm.
player. Because yeah, you can have all the apples in the world, but if you don't know how to PvP, you can easily
I
just like
see.
die
Oh, that's
every
true.
time.
Because if you like break all their armor sets and stuff. I think
Yeah.
yeah. I guess it's just like, what do you prefer at the end of the day? Do you prefer like fast-paced, more like technical, like dun dun dun, or do you like the more drawn out, like who's really got that like endurance in them, who can really keep up their good fighting for a while?
I guess that's why I like Super Smash Mobs. Like I don't know, it feels like back then like if you have enough skill, you can easily destroy any player on that server, I guess.
Uh, I yeah, I guess that's true. There's that like what King Goros guy on 2B, right?
Yeah,
The
King Rose, like
Yeah. What do you think
yep.
of that dude? What's your opinion on him?
I think he's yeah, I think it's cool. I don't really know much about him, but I
Mm.
definitely because I did make a video about him about the King Rose epic battle against Pop Pop and Nitrogen thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. That's actually sick, that video, because it's just like that dude is on like another level. He's just like vanilla fighting. Like that was like when I heard about him, I was like, holy crap, that was actually like, oh, that was so cool. And I was like, there's a dude who can just is on the same level as hack client. In fact, he's better than people who've got like they code their own clients and shit, like he,
The
he
thing is
doesn't
though, it's
need to
like Pop Pop,
bypass the anti cheat. He's too good.
yeah, but like Papa like wasn't really like a PvPer back then. He was more of like a, like a griefer.
I
Same with
see.
Tristan.
Ah.
Like they didn't really know how to PvP. So like you can also see that in like some videos, I think. I've seen like a recent video about like a non-hacker against a hacker on 2b and
Mm.
like it really just depends like how you place blocks and stuff like that. Like if you have spiderwebs, you can easily kill a hacker if you
Hmm.
know how to actually play
Oh
the
yeah. So
hacks.
that's kind of interesting to think. There's a there's like there really is it really is that sometimes it just is the meta. If you know the meta, you can it doesn't matter even if they're cheating
Really
that
true.
much. That's I like that. I like that.
Yep.
But it's just,
Yep.
you
Really
always get this
true.
idea that they're overwhelmingly powerful, right? But they actually kind of it's like if you know the strats, it's not as one and done as the you might be led to believe.
Yeah, because I remember I saw a video about like a vanilla crystal PvPer. Like he was a YouTuber and he
Mhm.
joined 2b2t without like getting hacks and stuff. And he was like easily going against like hackers.
Mhm.
Because like I feel like most crystal PvP hackers, they don't really know how to, actually crystal PvP with like
Mhm.
vanilla and stuff. So they rely on hack clients to do all the work for them. So like once like a actual person who knows like how to, actually crystal
Mhm.
PvP, they would just need to like go on the defense or something like that, or just know where to place uh crystals and stuff like that, and they can win easily.
Oh yeah, actually that is something where I find that like it kind of is like you can lower it lowers the bar for entry almost with the crystal PvP because if you have like a set and then you just they're not going to be hitting you too much with the sword, so it really is like if you know where you put your bomb, you got it, you're in. The you just know what to do. I
Like
guess
with hack
it's the same
clients,
thing. Hmm.
oh, like if hack clients, they can like also just like they can sometimes glitch. So like if your hack client doesn't work in like a right moment,
Oh
like
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
die easily.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's like they're relying on all these things, and it's like only if it bypasses the anti-cheat. But if you're just playing really well, you never have to worry about the anti-cheat, getting you because you're within the bounds of you're doing what the server, you're doing what Housemaster wants you to do, which is play legit.
Yeah. And like
Uh,
what was it?
mhm.
Did you know like the what was it? The server TPS with like the chicken event recently? Like I think that was like part of No Server November.
You'll
Because
have
like the
to
chicken.
update me on this chicken event. I'm not aware.
Okay.
I've been kind of out of the loop.
Yeah, so these players they figured out like how to like place enough chickens in a chunk where like if someone gets super close to that chunk, they will get disconnected. It's basically like a chunk ban, but it's like from what I was told, it's like not a chunk ban, but it's like similar to it.
Okay.
Um,
They
so
they
they use
get
like
lagged
binds and
or they
stuff.
lag the server.
It like that's it's a good question. Like it lags the server, but like it also kicks people if they get too close to those chunks. I think it's like if enough people are in that chunk, it can lag the server. I think
Hmm.
that's how it works.
I see. Okay. Interesting.
So they've been doing it for like I think like 2 weeks or more.
Yeah.
So then like what was it deloaded? He like made a video about like documenting it, and that's how I figured out about the like chicken stuff. So there's like these two war or factions, just like making chickens and also like releasing the chickens. What was
Release
it
the
like they?
chickens.
Yeah, that's like their motto, like release the chickens, save the chickens. So like it made like war on this like on 2b2t pretty much.
Between
Until like
people who want to get rid of the chickens and people who want to put the chickens there.
yeah,
Oh,
yep.
that's kind of
So
sick.
like they've been like having drama and stuff like that.
what,
Um
what kind of drama? Like, ah man, you've leaked the chicken coop to the to
yeah.
the chat. That's epic. I like that a lot. That's awesome.
But like I think like 2 days ago or yesterday I think
Mm-hmm.
it got patched by Housemaster.
Bruh, Housemaster ruining the fun. That's awful. How dare
And yeah,
he?
I was gonna make a video about it like next weekend.
Oh yeah, you're making a vid on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
make a vid also like but it's gonna be about like multiple events about like like chunk bands and stuff like that
oh,
throughout the
I see.
years.
Okay, I
So it's gonna
like
be
that.
like
That's
more like
good.
a yeah. Yeah, we're both gonna be making videos about it. I don't know about FimC. I don't know. Like he's busy
Yeah.
with QSMP.
Is that the only reason why he's just like not uploading at all? He's like busy live streaming 4 days a week. It's just like I
Yeah.
ain't interested.
Well, think about it for like in FimC's perspective, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
he's been on QSMP. He gets like 6,000 views a day, and
Mm-hmm.
like he doesn't have to make videos. He doesn't have to edit. He can just
Yeah.
like go on stream, make money through that. But like he also said like in TwitchCon with like Jake the Snake, like Jake the Snake went to TwitchCon to meet MC and stuff like
Oh
that.
God, how did that go?
Like it was actually pretty wholesome. Like it said like he's gonna be back or something like that. He said like he'll be back soon, I guess. That's what he said pretty much
Okay,
at
okay.
TwitchCon. So
Dude,
he MC
Jake the
hasn't quit.
Snake. I have literally not heard that name in such a long time.
Yeah, he
My
still
goodness.
plays like right. I actually have a story with Jake the Snake
Okay.
recently.
Well, okay.
So
What is this story?
so Jake he's been trying to like lose weight and stuff like that. So
Oh, I
I've
see.
been
Okay.
helping him.
Okay.
Yes, like every day at 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time he'd be streaming like working out with like a hit workout.
Okay.
That's been not I've been doing that for 5 years. So like
Oh, okay.
yeah, I taught him how to like work out stuff like that.
Dude,
And
that's
like he's been
awesome.
losing weight. I think he lost like 20 pounds, I think,
Dude, that's awesome to hear, man.
like for 2 weeks. But he has like he has a cancer in his leg or something like that, so
He's
he can't
cancer?
do it right now.
Bro, how
Yeah,
old
he
is
has
he?
like
He's
a
like
I don't know, I think it's like 25,
25 and he
24, I
has
don't know.
cancer. Oh God, that sucks.
Yeah, so like he's like recovering from it because he had to get like a diagnosis in his leg or something like that. They had to do like a minor surgery to see like what type of cancer, I think. I don't know.
All
But
right.
right now he's just like recovering until he can come back to like working out.
Yeah, that's sick.
So like yeah. So I've been trying to help him. And he's actually doing the work. He's like he doesn't give up. So that's pretty cool. Because I know like a lot of people don't like to do like the workouts I do. Like I tried to like get people to do my workouts, but like it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty intense.
What
But
are your
like
workouts?
Jake.
I'm curious. What is
So there's a
the
YouTuber called Trainer Ben.
All right.
He does like these high intensity interval training uh videos on there. It's like half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would say like it's like a lot better than a gym, I would say. Because like
Okay.
I've been doing it for 5 years, and like
Mm-hmm.
you can like I don't know. Ever since like I went back into the gym,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the gym is like a lot easier compared to those workouts.
Oh, really?
Like a
Okay.
lot easier.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, look,
And
if you,
like
Trainer Jim, is that his name?
Trainer Ben.
Trainer Ben. All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. If you want to get jacked like Fast Vincent, go check out the Trainer Gym workouts and do them for half an hour every day, right? Let's go. Dude,
Like
that's awesome.
but I feel like you could also have to be careful about it because like that's
Hmm.
how I got injured
You got
recently.
injured.
I
Oh.
don't know. I don't know if you remember, like I had like this like heart problem thing like a few months ago.
Oh, whoa, you had a heart problem? No, dude, I've been really out of the loop. Goddamn. What happened? Is
So like I had to take a break from like YouTube for like a few months because I started having like these like heart. It was not like in like heart pain or anything. It was just like a pressure near it.
hmm.
Um, but I think it was from like my wisdom teeth. I
Oh,
think somehow. Plus
okay.
like doing like new workouts. Pretty much it was like
Oh,
bench pressing plus like doing like 200 burpees like at the same day. So like it
oh,
makes like your
you're like heart.
chest
Yeah.
train.
Oh, damn. You're
So I had
better
to
now though,
recover for like
right?
a few months. Yeah, I'm a lot better now.
Okay, that's good.
Like
That's good.
yeah, that was like a weird time.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
like that was like my first time actually getting injured. So I
Hmm.
didn't even know what was happening.
Yeah,
You know, I have a
ouch.
story actually. I have a story about this.
Oh yeah?
So I had to go into an ambulance because of it.
Ambulance. Oh my God.
Okay, so even like okay, so I went to like the emergency room just to make sure I was not like having like a heart attack and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I went there, like they said it was just like a vagus nerve kind of thing. something like that, from like
What's
just like
a vagus nerve?
it's like the like I don't know, it's like some nerve in your body. Like if you like move it incorrectly, it makes your body feel like these like it makes like you dizzy and stuff like that.
Oh. Hmm.
Your yeah, like ringing your ears and stuff like that.
Oh, that's not good.
Like yeah. So like I just went to the ER just to make sure there was nothing
Hmm.
wrong, and there was nothing wrong. So uh like a month later, I started having like these like chest uh aches, I guess.
Hmm.
So I went back to the ER again just to make sure I didn't have a heart attack. Said everything was normal, blood work was normal.
Hmm.
So yeah, I just kept having that. And then I didn't want to go to the ER again because it was probably just nothing. So I went
Yeah.
to the urgent care
Hmm.
just to make sure because I didn't want to go to the ER again, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they hooked me up with like these EKGs. Like they put like these uh rectangle things on your like chest to
Okay.
monitor your heart.
Mm.
So they put those on and like they say, "Oh, you're having a heart attack." And I'm like, "What?"
What?
Yeah, I'm like, "What the heck?" Yeah, dude, I was like, "Okay." And they're like, yeah, you have to go into the ambulance right now. You have to take these like tablets to loosen your blood or something like that.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
did that. Yeah, so I went to the ER. You know, like the ambulance is like it feels like a bus, a school bus. It's like a
Oh.
lot, it's shaky a lot.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so I went to the ER. I was there.
Hmm.
They looked at my like, EKG again. They said it was normal. Like there was nothing wrong with me. So I'm like, what the heck, dude? And then I was there for a few hours just to make sure I was not having like a heart attack or anything. So like
Hmm.
once that was over, they came to me and they said like, yeah, their machine was broken. So yeah, you're not having a heart attack.
Okay,
I'm
that
like,
makes that
bro.
makes a lot more sense. But damn, what a like a that might give somebody a heart attack. Be like, do you have a heart attack?
And my heart rate was like going up because like once they said that I was having a heart attack, my
The
heart rate went up to
machine
like
was
140.
broken. Wow.
Yeah, the machine was broken. I was like, okay.
Do you have
And then
to
uh
pay for medical stuff in the States, right? Did they charge you for
no,
that
I have
ambulance ride?
no, I think it's because like for that they had an error, so I think they had to pay for it or something like that.
Okay, okay, yeah.
I also have insurance as well, so
Oh, that's good. That's
probably just
good.
use my insurance.
Yeah, that's funny though. That's kind
Yeah,
of
I didn't have to
funny.
pay for anything.
Just like
Yeah,
that's
and
they lied to you. You can't tell. You can't try. How do you go to the doctor ever again and be like, are you sure the
yeah,
machine's not broken? It's like, sir, your arm's off. It's like, no, to make sure that your like glasses are fixed. Are you sure my arm's been like removed from my body or something? You know?
yeah. Once I got my wisdom teeth removed, my bottom wisdom teeth, like it
Mm-hmm.
started to get a lot better.
Oh,
Like I
okay. Well, I also
so I
had
think maybe
my
like
bottom wisdom teeth removed.
yeah, mine were impacted.
Impacted.
Like yeah, so like they're like on like an angle,
Oh
I
yeah, one
guess.
of mine was on an angle, and then they said they had to take both out. But my upper ones are fine.
Yeah, my upper
Just
ones are good as well.
yeah.
Um,
What is
but yeah, like I
what
think
even is a wisdom tooth? Like, why do we always have to get those removed? Is it like a defect in the human evolution or something?
I don't know. I think it's because like we don't eat that much meat anymore, so we don't have to use those teeth, I guess. I
Maybe.
don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like people probably eat more meat than they used to. Almost.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Weird. Weird evolutionary thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Yeah, my chest pain just went away. I just had to rest, like not do like bench
Mm.
press or anything like that.
Oh, you
Like
must
I
have
even
just
asked him like
been overworking, you know? Like you can
yeah,
that's a
that's
real
what I was
thing.
like I asked him like could it just be a muscle strain? You're like, I don't know. We like it's like I don't know. You could just
Mm.
like told because I even told him like what workouts I do.
Mm.
And you're like, maybe, I don't know. It was like can you do like I don't think there's a way you can like see like a strain, I guess. So I guess they
Yeah.
couldn't do anything about it.
It is
But I guess
important to not overwork yourself because you got to give yourself those like rest days to rebuild the muscle, right?
yeah. Like the problem with
Mhm.
me was like I was doing too much. Like I was doing
Mhm.
like a bench press. Like I was doing like bench
Mhm.
press and then on the same day I would just do 200 burpees, I guess. It's like that was just like asking for, like a strain.
Yeah, burpees are a whole load of movement right there. That's It's a difficult thing to do, especially 200. 200 of anything is actually incredibly hard to do. Dude, you were doing that every day?
I was doing like 3 times a week. Like it would
Damn.
depend. Like I would do trader band workouts, and then also there's another channel called Iron Wolf,
I am
where he's
Wolf.
like a military, like a Marine,
He's
and
not a
he would
furry?
do these like what was it?
He's not a furry? You sure?
Oh, he's not a furry. He's not a furry.
For
You
he's
can confirm that he's not a furry.
has he beat the furry allegations? Okay, good, good. Continue.
Okay, he was like a Marine, not a furry.
No. That's kind of a very big difference. It's like a furry or a marine. I'm not sure. He's talking like alphas and omegas, wolves. I don't know what he's talking about, man.
But yeah, like he does like oh yeah, I do. If you just look at his channel, he does like these hour-long workouts, just 1,000 push-ups, a
Dang,
1,000 burpees or something like that.
dude, he's
Like
next level.
I only did 1,000 push-ups once.
Oh yeah?
That's it.
Well, even
Like
one time that's a lot of push-ups. How long did that take you?
it's like in 2 hours, I think.
2 hours. Like what was it? Were you doing like 10 and then like resting, or did you like what was your thing by the end? Because that's gotta take a lot out of you, even over an hour. Like over an hour, that's still like a lot.
Yeah. So like I had like 2 bottles of water. I was just like I'm in my like yeah, I'm home now. Like I'm in my basement
hmm
walking now.
Oh, okay, nice.
Um yeah, so like I would just like go into this room. I would just like do push-ups here
Okay,
and like drink water, take like a minute break, and then do like a few sets, like 20-minute sets, and then take a break again.
dude. Like how defined is your muscularity here now? You got to be on like the big man now, right? Big man on campus energy. Is that what you're rocking right now?
Like I don't think like really like the big muscles like they don't really do much pretty much. It really depends on like
Oh,
your
that's true. Yeah.
like ass muscles and stuff like that.
hmm
Like you don't have to be like that big to do like 1,000 push-ups and stuff like that. Because like if you look at Iron Wolf, he's not like like a big muscle stuff like that.
hmm
He has like he's defined, but like you don't need those
That's
as a
true.
muscle.
Yeah. He's like tight. Like tight knit. Well. Like not.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be a lot for you to be strong. That's that kind of thing.
exactly. Because like I feel like people who train in the gym, they train for strength, for like that certain type of muscle set. So they
hmm
can't really do like big cardio sessions and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
They'll like get too small. They'll start losing muscle. But they move. They're like
Exactly.
overweight, right? And they move too much. Then they start losing their weight. And they're like, no, I can't move. I can't move. I'm killing my gains, dude.
Yeah, so like I'm like I guess in the middle of it. Like I'm not like
hmm
lean like a runner, not
Yeah,
too big like a like a
dude, that's
like
perfect.
lifting weights every day. I'm like
That's
right in the middle.
that's right where you want to be, man. It's it's inspiring. I gotta get like that. I'm like right now. I'm more leaning towards the runner build than anything. I don't even run, so it's just like I'm skinny fat. Although I've been taking steps to change that. But yeah,
Yeah, you should do like the hit workouts, like half an hour.
no, I
Like
might I
you're
might
not
try
like
that. Yeah,
so
half an
like
hour
Jake
is
has
not
been
even
doing
that
it. He's
long.
been, yeah, exactly. Like he even gives you like a boost of motivation after you're done. That's what I do for like videos as well. Like if I'm not motivated, I would just go downstairs, work out for half an hour, and then
Hmm.
just like start editing.
I have a question. Yeah, how long like hours count do you think that it takes to like finish a video of yours? Do you like keep track of that, or do you just have like a rough estimate? Because they're like
Um,
really high quality, and I can't imagine like doing all those shots. And do you storyboard your videos?
I don't storyboard. I just like I have like this like list, like a notepad. I just
Mm-hmm.
make like a list. So like for the script, right? I would
Mm-hmm.
go for each sentence. I would try to find a way to like make a stock footage for that sentence. So like let's say like Pop Bob
Mm-hmm.
goes to spawn. So I would just like make Pop Bob go to spawn and then just like walk, I guess, for each sentence.
You kind of have like a shot list almost, right? Like,
Yeah, shot list.
but not like a storyboard. That's interesting. Yeah. Would you ever consider doing storyboards, like, or they're not necessary at this point?
I think storyboards would take longer because then you have to actually play. Like for me, I guess
Mm-hmm.
like the storyboard's in my head. So I imagine every footage, I guess. Like I
Yeah,
can
that's
like if
true.
I think about a sentence,
Mm-hmm.
I just like I can visualize it,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, maybe it's because like I've been doing it so long. It's like second nature now.
Nah, that's true. Yeah.
Like
I don't
for
storyboard my stuff either. I find that like if you do have some sort of like previsioned like thing that you're doing, you know, like you already have a vision that's already like I've started like working for like another YouTuber, and like he has like a vision of a lot of the time of what he wants to get done, and like if it's well articulated, it's easier to just kind of like edit and like do it, because it's like now it's not a matter of figuring out what you want to do next. It's like you already know what to do. You just need to know how to do it, you know, like that's the part, or just the part of like getting to like actually putting together what should be done, but instead of having to come up with a visual right on the spot, you know. So like,
yeah, I think that's like similar to what I do.
yeah, like because you got that like shot list there, and you've got like, I guess you've got a lot of like, yeah, I mean you've done it in a while, you have that like storyboard in your brain already. And now you just have like some words that are down there. You know, you've got like it. I think, yeah, having a shot. I should do that. I should do shot lists for my videos then. I'm gonna think about that. That might help some of my problems when it comes to my own personal work.
Because like I think it's easy for me to do not like a storyboard because like I have like Blockbuster to just test things out. Like
That's
I don't
true.
have
Yeah,
to. It's like it's just like in the engine.
yeah.
So I like the footage or not.
Yeah. So like
But
how
like you said for editing,
yeah.
so like it depends on the video. Like for the recent video, it took like oh man, it took I think like 5 days to edit.
5 days. Oh,
For I don't know how many hours. Probably like 50, maybe. I don't know.
damn.
I don't know how
Damn.
many
Got
50
it.
is in the 5 days.
50 is
But I
about how
think
much I would put into a video when I do something that's like paid work. So it's about as long as what you would do. So I would say that's accurate.
yeah, like I think it's like 8 hours a day. I don't know.
Do you edit in like
Like
8 hour stretch? Like how what's your like method of like keeping? Do you have like a Pomodoro technique, or you're like every 20 minutes I go and like get like water or something? Like what's your thing? Or do you
I
just
don't
like go
really know
into
to
the
be honest.
zone for the entire time? You're just there. You're like I'm ready. It's getting done in five
I go
days.
into the zone.
You go into the
Yeah, I
zone.
just go
Okay.
into the zone. Like I just focus. I work out just to make sure I'm like still sane. You know.
I
Like
see.
yeah, I go into like the focus mode.
Oh wow. All right. That is a valuable like ability you've got there. The focus
Like
zone.
once I'm out of it, like I become lazy.
Yeah, yeah. I feel that. I feel that. I've been out of my
Like
zone more than I have been on my zone, in my zone, I guess. But do you have any advice for someone who's trying to get into the mood, like the zone, get into that zone and stay focused?
I would say just like think about the people who watch the videos. What do you like? Like their happiness to see the video. You
Mm.
want to see that, get done. So
Mm.
that's what I do usually. Like if I lose motivation, I see like the comments
I
on
see.
my
Okay.
videos and see like, yeah, these people, millions or like even hundreds of thousands of people want to
Mhm.
see this video. So I have to
That's
get it
true.
done.
Yeah. I'll think about like I'll think about all the channel regulars here when I'm working on video. Be like, they want to see this. Dude, that's a
Want to
really
see
like
this.
positive mindset to have, because like I know like a lot of like artists that I'll know, and this is more like I guess in the art zone than I know more artists than I do I guess people who make videos and stuff, but a lot of their mindset is like, man, I fucking hate everything I make, it all sucks. And they're not expecting like anyone to see this. They're just like, I'm making this and this is the worst thing. I'm gonna post it on like Instagram tomorrow, and then I'm like, I just like, this is awful. And it's like, it seems like such a like, oh, always negative approach on this, but you're like, no, my videos, like, people want to see these, and I want, like, who am I to like not give someone the experience of being able to watch a new FastVincent video. I like that. I like that mindset. I'll have to start doing that, like when I think about that, because I'll get into the mindset of being like, man, like, do I even want to make this? And then I'm like, oh wait, hold on, what if you just go like, well, how dare you like not not like finish this, for someone to enjoy, like, come on. I like that. I like that mindset.
Also, like
That's good.
different mindset as well, like a
Hmm.
long-term mindset. Like I think like my channel is like a life goal, I guess. Like I know it's
Mm.
like weird, but like I see like it's like eventually when I die, right? What will
Yeah.
I leave behind?
Mm.
These stories, right? Like these stories
Yeah.
will be listened to for years to come after I'm dead.
I mean, even if the channel goes
That's what I
away,
think.
you've got those memories of people like, the hunt, like literally probably over a million people have like watched your videos, right? Like
Exactly.
individual people, and it's like they all remember that. That's you've like probably impacted the minds of several of the youth. You know what I mean with your videos. Even if they are just like about Minecraft, it's like no, that stuff is like impactful to children, and even like to me. I think I don't think your videos are strictly for kids. It's just like I feel like that's like the people who will be most impacted by them. You know what I mean? Like most memories will
Yeah,
be
that's why I
attached to
want to do
that.
like the real life stories as well. So like then
Yeah,
I actually like tell real life stories.
dude. That's like a really I think an admirable goal. I like that. I'm a fan of your method here.
Yeah, that keeps me motivated.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's some different advice than what I usually hear. People are just like, you just gotta like get into the zone and turn off your phone or something. You're like, no, think about the people. Think of the people. I like it. I like it. That's good.
People.
That's good. Um,
Yeah, like it's like even if like the video doesn't do well, like
hmm
I still have the mindset.
Yeah, because it's
Like
like even if it doesn't do well, someone still watched it and they still enjoyed it, right? So
and I'm also documenting things as well.
that's true.
Like
Yeah.
if because like those things will never get documented. But if I'm the person who does it, then
Mm.
it'll be lived on
I do say
in
that
a
your
sense.
topics are, I feel like far less like when Fit does covers a video, it's like I know that's probably like big news that a lot of other people are also like thinking of covering or would have covered, right? But when you do a topic, I think it's a lot more like niche, and
Yeah.
more like it could be totally forgotten to the aisles of time. But you're doing like a good job archiving it here.
Because I think like it should be archived in a way.
Yeah.
Like even like those like because like I know Fit he doesn't really like he only asks like a certain type of people for his videos. Like
hmm
I tried to contact like most of the people who were in like that video just to
Yeah.
make sure I tell both sides. But like sometimes I
Oh.
make mistakes as well.
But Fit
Like I
is
try
more
not
of
to.
like I only need one side of the story kind of
Yeah, from what I was like I've seen as well because
guy.
like when he did a video about the Obsidian Sky, he didn't really go into like detail about like who made it and stuff like that. Like he
Mm.
just like say, oh, there's a sky here. No, you don't really need to know who made it. It's just here, like just as
I
a
see.
group.
I see.
Like I feel like if you like tell the story of like how it was made, stuff like that, like you can like inspire other people to do it as well and like teach them how to do it for like their project, like
Mm.
how to manage a project, stuff like that.
I see. I see. No, I like that's cool.
I don't know, maybe because like most people don't really care about that either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think yeah, when it comes to like Fit, he'll make like he'll leave out a lot of like the details that are more like he wants to make like a video that gets a lot of views, right? And it's like more than I think he wants to make something that's accurate because I've heard a lot of stuff about how a lot of his videos are like not as well researched as they could have been.
yeah, like then again, like you can't. I mean, you can blame him, but like you have to also blame like the people who watch it as well, right? So like,
That's
did you
sort of
want to like
true.
because like I know like I've seen comments say like, oh, these stories are like what was it? They're like told by the victors or something like that. I guess I
Oh
think that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it's doing. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, he's rewriting history only by the victors of the conflicts. That's kind of funny. FitMC is now
It's lore.
he's the guy who writes the rule book on the culturally accepted lore. It's like FitMC. I feel like talks to the people who are like outside of 2B, and I think your videos are more like geared towards people who play the server. Like Fit
Yeah,
almost
I can see
like
that.
he does Fit even play 2B these days? Like
I mean, he hasn't even been on for a while. Like
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think it doesn't seem to me like
Then
he
again, I don't
even
play that much either.
is that interested. Hmm.
Yeah, maybe. But then
Um.
like, if you're not interested, you would probably just say he's like done with Tube Tutti, right? he said he's coming
Well,
back.
I
So
I guess that's true because like why? Because at this point, like he's covered other non-Minecraft 2B related topics, you know. And actually, I don't know. Like I'm just surprised that like he hasn't pivoted to like some kind of other content that's not Minecraft, you know. Like he did like some part like was it where they go into abandoned buildings or whatever. He did that with like Taraga dude a while ago. Like I feel like he could I guess he's making just too much money to bother like messing up the format, you know. But
well, I mean, he's making tons of money from QSMP alone. So
yeah, like just how do you is it just like from stream donations or like do they pay him to play on there?
stream donations, like yeah, I mean, like stream donations alone, like I know like people who have like like 1,000 viewers, they get
Hmm.
tons of money just from streaming
That's
daily.
true. A
But Fit,
thousand
Fit
streamers
gets
is like
six,
yeah.
yeah,
Like
Fit
Twitch
gets
is whole
six
different.
thousand.
6,000, yeah, that's a lot. I actually I forget because like Twitch is like live viewers is so much harder than any other kind of viewer to maintain for a long time unless you're like a sport, you know. It's like I guess Minecraft is sort of sports, but it's like not to that level, you know. So if you're relying on
Yeah.
your personality to do all that stuff, you gotta get people locked in. But it's when you do, they're way more profitable, you know. Even like subscriptions on Twitch are like extra money. uh,
Oh yeah, he makes like 100 million from like the deal
he
he
has
did with like
who? You mean XQC or?
XTC.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I thought he makes 100 million. I'm like, Fit has a
Oh
hundred
no.
million dollars. Although I don't know. He probably has a million. I wouldn't be surprised if Fit's got like some big money, big cash to swing around. But
Oh,
yeah,
he's definitely like a millionaire.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
From like even like the sponsors, like I
yeah,
think he
yeah,
gets like the Raycon things. Like
yeah.
I know like some sponsors they get like $5,000 from a sponsor,
That is
something
a
like that.
lot
At
of
Fitz level,
money.
probably.
Yeah, 5,000. Yeah. And then they've got the like per view count as well, right? They got like the flat rate and then the per view count
Yeah, like a
rate.
CPM.
Yeah. Have you done any sponsors? I don't.
I have. I do like
How
small ones.
small ones? Like what kind of sponsors do you normally take? I can't remember. I usually block those stuffs out anyways, but like I'm having trouble recalling like a
Yeah, so I
particular
did a Opera
sponsor.
GX. What else?
Mm.
Opera GX. What else did I do? I did like a Baja Studios. It was like a Roblox kind of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that one. I was like, haha, this is like some Roblox shit. I'm like, that's funny. Baja Studios.
Um, I can't think of anything else. I think
What
those are
a
like the two major ones.
what are like some insider info about sponsorship deals that like since you've done them? Like what's something that like isn't immediately obvious or maybe just like could be spelled out that like someone like me or like the average YouTube viewer who hasn't had sponsorships or really knows how that works, like what goes into getting one of those and like figuring out all the details of that.
So I used this company to actually like to get me sponsors. It was called Matchmade. And
Hmm.
like what Matchmade did was like they did all the work for you to like reach out to companies to get sponsors.
Hmm.
So in that thing you have to actually just like eventually over time you get like these like recommendations for sponsors. Like they give you like a sponsor with like let's say like $500.
Hmm.
You can click on it and then you have to follow a script pretty much.
Oh.
So like yeah, like if you like recognize like a script from a sponsor, like different multiple YouTubers, then that's how you know it's a sponsor because it's like the same kind of script they give you. You can't really say like outside of it unless you like talk to the actual sponsors
Oh, so
to
if they're using an exact script and they don't change anything, they're getting it from the same website as you?
yeah, the same website or the same company.
Oh, okay, interesting. And you're
So
not
like
allowed
if
to
there's
make
a
any adjustments to it at all unless you talk directly to the company.
yeah, you have to also like for what Matchmade did, it was like you send the video in and then they confirm if like the video's good or not to like
I see.
publish in that video. And then like once it's confirmed, then all you have to do is just like add it to your video, and like so like, you have to make a pinned comment. And that's it. But
Oh.
with Matchmade, like they somehow got bankrupt. They were I don't know how that happened, but
Oh.
like yeah, That's why I'm
That
not using sponsors anymore, kind of.
oh really? Oh, so they kind of like
Yeah,
getting
it's the only fun
bankrupt.
agency.
Do you have to? Are you
Yeah, I
just
don't know
like?
how to do that.
Do you have a publicly available email?
I do. I
Okay.
definitely do get sponsors, but like I don't really trust them because like they can get
Hmm.
hacked from just like a clicking on a link from a sponsor.
That's true. I've heard stories about that. Yeah. Hmm. So you do not go through that. You want to have like a third party kind of like deal with that for you, right? So that's the ideal
Uh,
situation.
Kinda. Like I want to like reach out to sponsors, but I don't think I'm like at the level right now where you get
Hmm.
like like tons of money from it.
That's
Like
yeah. That's
if
probably. I don't know. Hmm.
like once you get like at least 100K per video, then that's when you should start doing like sponsors, I guess. 'Cause that's when you can like like reach out to companies and stuff like that, and they can like actually give you decent
Oh, I
money
see. Oh.
for the sponsor. Because like if let's say you get like 20K views per video, they'll
Hmm.
probably give you like only like $100, $200 per sponsor.
I see.
Like yeah, I
Uh.
mean that's kind of a lot towards like I guess someone. But like if you want to wait it out, like 100K views, I guess, then you can get like $1,000 or something like that
I see.
per
Hmm.
sponsor.
Interesting.
So
So
it's like
you're
worth it more.
right now. You're just trying to like up your kind of like view count, sort of. Do you have like do you like when you're about to post a video? Do you generally have like an idea of how well it's gonna perform, or is it always just kind of different each time?
I think I definitely know like what type of videos get the views, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
because like definitely like the like the negative side, like let's say like 2B2T's ending, right? That gets tons of views.
Okay, yeah,
Um, or just like general like 2B2T content, like that would just probably like not get that many views.
I see. Hmm.
So like, I don't know, a lot of people like negative type
so
of
so when you
events.
make like a positive video, you're sacrificing money for the content.
Yeah, but like then again, like it also like it's random as well because like Crowbar, I guess Crowbar like that got like 1 million views, and also the Wolfie video that got like
Yeah,
a
that's
lot,
true.
like
Yeah,
2 million views.
I
Like
I
it
think
depends on like
yeah, I think some of it probably has to do with like the old. That's like a very unique story of like one, and people like dogs and animals, right? Or like
yeah
that base, like the thumbnail of that's a beautiful looking Ender Gate, right? So
yeah
um,
like it also like really depends on the thumbnail as well. Like
mm-hmm,
if you can make a really decent thumbnail, like it doesn't really matter, I guess.
mm-hmm,
Like if, as long as you get people to click on the video.
yeah. Do you how confident in your like? Here's something. Yeah. Well, what have you learned making thumbnails? Like based on like what works and what doesn't work. Like what's some knowledge you've gained? What's some wisdom you can share with us plebeians on the
So
thumbnail
a
game?
lot of thumbnails that work
Mm-hmm.
is like you need to have at least like 1 to 3 focus points in it because like if you have like multiple like things in the thumbnail,
Mm-hmm.
people are gonna get confused. But, like if you look at Mr. Beast, he only has like like his face and like a
Mm-hmm.
background and like a text or something like that.
I see. 1 to 3
So
focus
yeah,
points.
yeah, because like even Vince does that, and Mr.
Hmm.
Epic he does that as well. He has like like a focus point for it,
Mm-hmm.
like a and like a background that like goes with the video title
Mm-hmm.
and like a text or something like that. Like
Hmm.
unknown, revealed, something
I
like
see.
that.
Hmm.
And that's how most people click on it because they see that and they're like, "Whoa, what is this?"
Yeah, that makes like perfect sense, but like I've never even like considered like yeah, 1 to 3 focus points. That's actually I will be taking that into account for future stuff because I've made stuff I just kind of like look at and I go, this looks good, but I just know when it looks good, but like I don't know how to get to that process. But I think the narrating like explicitly thinking about like a focus point would help with that process not taking so long.
And just like try to look at what like look at YouTubers who get like a lot of views. Look at
Mm-hmm.
how they make their thumbnails. Try to mimic
Yeah.
it in your style.
Yeah, I've done that, but that 1 to 3 focus point thing has actually just never popped out to me because I go like this is good now. why is this good? And then I go to like I'm like it matched the thumbnail and title like match, and some of it like there's stuff that's like because like I like Emp Lemon, his thumbnails. I really like his thumbnails. Those are but it's like that's like a style of thumbnail almost where it's like he covers like a topic, right? You're aware of Emp Lemon? You know that guy?
Yeah, I know F1.
Yeah. And he's like he'll cover like a topic. So then his thumbnail doesn't have to be like it just kind of just has to be something that describes what the title is, instead of like having to kind of be like its own like it's a really striking image, but it doesn't need to like convey any much information. It's just kind of like you look at the title and then you look at the image, you go, okay, yeah, that's what it is,
Yeah, because like they have like a certain type of style as well.
Like his like Rogue
Like
Wave. Oh, even then I think he broke away a little bit from his like regular styling, and then he's got like the one of like the rat that's like burnt in the wires. Like that was great, but it's like that only kind of works if you're covering a general topic of like I forget what the actual title of that was, but the Rogue Wave video that he did, that's just a picture of a rogue wave that looks really sick, right? Or just a picture of a wave, but it's like because it's titled Rogue Waves and it looks really cool, that's all you really need to do. And then, plus it's Emp Lemon, but like that looks really aesthetic. But I get, yeah, that's kind of where you got just one focal point for that thumbnail, which is the wave. There's not really anything else to it, but it's like I never even thought of it. Like, yeah, it's simple and to the point, just because of the one focus point.
Yeah, no, like from like how I got that, it was just like listening to like what was it, like the Mr. Beast, like he usually just like tells people how to make good thumbnails and stuff like that. Podcasts.
He really is.
Like he has like these podcasts.
Like he has like his own podcast, or he's just on other people's podcasts.
On other people's podcasts. And even just like listening to like YouTuber podcasts as well. Like they sometimes give you like advice as well. Like some ordinary gamers, official podcast. Just like listen to YouTuber podcasts. They tell you like like what they do. And you try to like use it for yourself.
I see. Well, I don't know. I always like it's just funny, but a lot of people really do take a lot of advice from the Mr. Beast guy, and I don't know why, but I just like I've never really gotten into like I just when I think about him, I just go, oh, that guy. I don't go like this man is le genius. Although I mean sometimes I do. I mean you can't deny his like prowess on YouTube, but like it's like I look at a thumbnail of his and I go, it does exactly what it's supposed to do, but I hate it.
His videos, I think it's like overly it's like it's like young kids watch overly edited stuff, like explosions, boom, boom, boom. But like he like finds out like the ways, like or not really him, like his team finds out the ways like how to make thumbnails that are appealing to people, and you just you mimic it, but don't like copy Mr. Beast. You make it in your own style.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people must have gotten the wrong impression from those live streams he did, and we're like, yes, we will copy his art style now. We will copy his thumbnail style. It's like, no, you need to have your own brand and then incorporate that advice into your brand, right?
Yeah. It's like if you copy someone, then you just like it's like the Mr. Beast copy. That's how like those like people that copy Mr. Beast are.
The Mr. Beast copycats. So yeah, they're not even like they're just clones. It's like you don't even know them as their own separate entity. Your identity is like forever entwined with 2V. That's kind of like when I started my first Minecraft server. Or my first two Minecraft servers, it was like 2 beta 2T, which is just like obviously just 2B but on beta, and then I did 2b2t.ca, which is literally a complete knockoff of 2V, like even in the more than just like a clone. It was like a more of a clone than it was like a knockoff, and it's like very hard to get away from that identity as if you started off in like that area, unless you really try and move away branding wise, and because it's like no matter what, you'll always be second fiddle to the OG.
Yeah, it's the problem with like anarchy servers as well, right? It's like 2b2t.
Well, it's also like what can you innovate on, really? Like I think the greatest
Yeah, I mean, like,
innovation was removing the ability to use clients. You know, that's probably the greatest innovation in you know, like making it like adding a rule that says no cheating. That's the greatest innovation in an anarchy server basically, or you know, having an anti-cheat that actually works. Unlike Tubi, that's like the most you can do without completely ruining the concept. You know,
yeah.
um, it's like
So
it
like, if
isn't.
you just like have no rules, then like, you know, the server's not gonna be up for like a month.
Yeah. And it's like even then it's like technically if you're it's like almost like the cultural consciousness will not accept a server unless it is just 2b2t, you know, because it's like it has to have no rules, you know, and like an anti-cheat but not too strong. And then it's like if you don't do that, it's not an anarchy server. You're actually you're something different. That's not an anarchy server. You're just a bad server and no one plays it. And it's how what is the logic here, you know? Like like most people do not consider sim PvP to be like an anarchy server or even like worthy of being in the same genre, you know? Like a lot of people really don't like it. And it's like it's cuz they joined with hacks and got banned, right? But it's like even then it's like even if it's like it is kind of valid. It's like yeah, that's not really 2B, but at the same time it's like what do you want? Another 2B2T? Like there's already 1,000 clones and they're all equally not fun to play on. Uh
I think what people want is like a 2v2c that's, you know, free to play, no priority queue.
yeah, yeah.
Um, want a lot of people on it, but like that's
Mhm.
not possible, really.
Yeah, they want an old server that's well, it's like what with I guess it. I mean, it is kind of possible, but it's not realistic, you know, because no one's gonna want to operate that for free, right?
Yeah, like you have to be at least like a, you know, like a
You
Elon
have,
Musk or something like that.
I mean, I feel like FitMC could afford it now. He could do it. He could do it for free. I
Maybe
think.
Vince, you could.
Yeah, but like, does he want to? I probably not.
I mean,
I don't
does he
think
want
he.
to like be responsible for like, you know, people's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like, you know, like drama and stuff like that,
Yeah, it's like
legal activities.
yeah, yeah. Dude, there what kind of illegal shit happens on 2B that nobody talks about? What are these things that are happening? Cuz like when I was in well, like just like observing or like, you know, in the community like it's just so like part of the reasons why I had to just stop and like I switched to sim is just because the cesspit of like awfulness just continues to get worse, you know? It never gets like I had someone describe it as 2BGT is like a pile of shit, and when you dig down further, you know, there's just more shit. It's like there's no gold in there, you know.
I think like the illegal activities in a way, like I just think like, you know, like people can make map art of like, you know, child
Mm,
stuff, you know, stuff like that.
yeah.
You could, I know there's like drama like where people can like dox someone. I know
Mm-hmm.
someone who like had their window broken in or something like that from like 2v2 drama.
What?
Um,
Damn, dude.
yeah, that happened like years ago, but
Wow. Damn.
you know, there's stuff like Warmonger.
Is it? Yeah. So no, or from what I've so is Ormonger's just like a total victim, right? Like he didn't he didn't actually beat his wife, right?
Um, I'm pretty sure he didn't. Like, from like being him as a victim,
Mm-hmm.
like he is the one who like, you know, like, like just kept adding more fuel to the fire, I guess, to these people. Like he gave
Hmm.
them, you know, the attention
I
they
guess
wanted.
yeah. He's like he's a bit of like almost in like a lol cow sort of way for them. Um,
I guess, yeah, because like if you give like these people like, you know, like the reaction you want or they want, it's like
hmm.
they'll just like, you know, keep annoying you.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's
But
like a little like a little bit like I don't know. I mean, I feel like the what were they doing? They were threatening to like kill him in real life, right?
I don't know. I think allegedly, I guess, but
Yeah.
like.
I don't know. Just that to me that just is like I would be a little concerned, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but like then again, like it also like depends on like the people who you are with, right? Like the people
Mhm.
who you hang out with. It's like pretty
Mhm.
much like real life, right? If you hang
Yeah.
out with like the wrong type of people, then
That's true, yeah.
you know you become that type of person. If you hang out with like you know people like Turban, uh Crowbar, people like that,
Mhm.
builders.
Yeah, you're not
So
gonna run
they're pretty
into
friendly.
any crazy business. Yeah,
And I think that's like the
mhm.
I think that's like the problem of like people get stuck in like they join these groups to like have these like bad reputations and then they
Mhm.
become those types of players.
I guess that's true. Yeah, your influences have become you, right? You are who you
Yeah,
talk to. You are what you eat. You are who you hang out with, you know?
you are what you eat.
Mhm. What's the craziest like story you've heard from come out of 2B? Doesn't have to be like criminal, just like something you're just like, "Oh my goodness." Like that's like this is like this is too much, you know. Y'all are going crazy.
Um,
It can
I
be like
mean,
crazy
on
good or bad or whatever. Just like something just like, "Wow, bruh, it can only happen here" kind of deal.
okay. So there was this podcast with a player named Zero Neb, right?
Zero Neb. Okay. I
Zero
feel like
Neb,
I've heard that name.
Zero Neb is yeah, Zero Neb is like the conspiracy theorist of 2B2T.
Okay.
On a podcast, he said like he like went to like a concert or somewhere like that.
Mhm.
Like he found these like uh, the concert blueprints to just like assassinate someone at that concert. I'm like, what the heck, dude?
Wait, he was
Because of
going
like
to
2B2T
assassinate
drama.
someone?
I think that like this was like a few months ago. I might be like telling something different, but it's pretty much like the same thing. He went to this concert where he was like planning to go to that concert. He found like these blueprints of the concert and like he was like going there because of like 2B2T drama to like assassinate someone
What?
somewhere like that.
Bruh, dude,
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy. Zero Net allegedly attempts to murder someone over Minecraft block game drama, dude. That I don't know if I feel like if
I
somebody
think he was
like
trolling.
I mean, I maybe he was, but if somebody did get like unironically killed over Minecraft drama, I don't even think I would feel that bad for them. I think that I would be too. That's just too comical of an idea for me to like take it and like process it as a traumatic event, as like a bad thing that happened. Just like
Like, there's like those types of people that I find
yeah,
like like crazy on the server. I try
yeah.
to stay away from those types of people.
Yeah,
They're
that's probably
unpredictable.
for the best, dude. That I was Jared 2013, that guy.
Yeah.
What do you think of that guy?
Let me think. Jared 2013. I know he has like a lot of controversy, obviously, because
Mm-hmm.
he's a griefer. He has like a lot of like these like I think he went to jail or something.
Uh,
I don't know from what.
yeah,
Um,
I don't. Oh, that was fake. I think that was a whole troll that he got like arrested. I remember that being like completely fake. He just like they were just like found that really funny because they found some guy got like arrested the same like day that he disappeared or whatever, and then just said like that's him, something like that.
because you can never really tell like if these people are trolling or actually just like
Yeah,
psychopaths.
yeah.
Um, maybe like in between as well.
Has Jared like done anything on the server recently?
I haven't heard of him from him for like a year. Like I tried to get in
Yeah,
contact with him for a video. He doesn't have a Discord or anything.
you couldn't get in contact with him.
No.
Yeah, okay, so then he really did disappear. Okay, I guess this is something I know. Like, I was in some sort of, I got invited to this Discord by Sal's and his, like, buddies or whatever. But I don't know if it's, like, his Discord, just something, like, he's in. And there are, like, a bunch of those, like, that Joey Coconut guy, and, like, you know, he's, like, in there. I don't know. He's, like, a big player, right? He's, like, involved in the community. And a bunch of other people, and they were talking about, like, the Jared thing. And I was asking some questions. They're like, like, straight up had to like disappear. He like permanently quit over I think it was because of some woman that he had invited there, and that he had like this might be also, you know, like, this might be like some elaborate troll, but the way they were telling it to me, you know, it didn't seem completely like it seemed crazy, but it didn't seem like they thought that it seemed to me that they believed it, that he disappeared because this girl, something about, I don't know the exact reason why he left. I think he just got like fed up with like the server or whatever, but it had something to do with like this girl that he was like talking to, and he brought her like to the server. He like was doing the server with him or something, and then like there's some sort of weird mafia connection and a whole bunch of like crazy shit like that he was just like, I have to disappear, I have to go offline now. Which actually, you know, the more I think about it, that sounds really fake, but Um,
Yeah, I don't
he
know.
I had some sort of huge thing that he actually said he just had to go. He can't come back. But they said that Jared would be back, even though he said he wouldn't be. But it had some sort of thing to do with like people he knew in real life, at the very least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
actually,
like
I really actually now I think that's not actually true. That the more that I think about it, the more that sounds fake. But
yeah, like maybe he's just left because like like Sato he left. Just like then
yeah, they just
like we
tired
don't
of
really
it.
know why he left. Yeah.
Well, didn't he say to us? He made a post on the on
Yeah, he did
uncensored.
make a post.
He was like, "2B2T sucks now. Y'all are stupid or something, right?" And then he just gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
And is he like
Maybe that's
dropped
what Jared did.
off? Is like possible for like can you get into contact with him at all, or is he completely gone, completely disappeared?
And ever since then, I haven't even like contacted Sato or anything. Yeah, I
Mm.
think he deleted his Discord too.
Hmm. Hmm. I do.
So
I
like
remember
I was
he was
actually
chill. I like Seda.
yeah, Sato like he helped a lot with the videos. Like
Oh yeah.
that's why like I tried to archive. Like imagine if I started like around now, right? Like I
Yeah.
couldn't even make those videos with Sato information. That would just be
Oh, that's
lost in time.
true. Yeah. Hmm. Well, it's a good thing you started when you did. Yeah. That
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to like archive all these types of like stories on the server.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me of what does it remind me of? I don't even know. Oh, what about Offtopia? What happened to that guy?
I still have contact with him, but like I think he's just busy with like real life.
Dude, imagine.
I don't really know. Because like he was like working on this like imps script for me.
Oh yeah?
But, like every time I asked him, like he was just like he's busy.
I see.
But, like I don't know. I haven't really talked to him in like a few months.
Hmm.
I think he's just left because he's bored of 2B2T as well.
No, that's fair, yeah. Do him and the FitMC like have like real beef, or is it just like internet like haha like make video beef?
Optopia definitely doesn't like Fit.
Hmm.
Like every time I talked about like like him in like the Discord, he was like he doesn't like FitMC because like
Hmm.
of like the drama between them from like the
What
2TT
was
and
it?
stuff.
Because he leaked a base to Rusher? Is that what it was?
Or he leaked the base in the video and like they just like like there's just
Hmm.
like a lot of drama between them as well, I guess.
Hmm.
I know FMC told his side of the story, like the
Yeah.
Viper ruse and stuff like that.
I
Um,
actually forget kind of the lore around that, but
you
it's
know, like
fun.
even me, like even I forget like the
Hmm.
videos I make from like years ago. That's why like
Yeah.
I can go back to them because like I
Oh
can just
yeah.
like
Do you get that like nice like you get like a nice feeling when you're like rewatching your videos like this is so nostalgic.
kinda yeah like every time I look at my older videos, I think like I can like how much I improved since then. So like
Yeah.
back then I couldn't even edit that much or edit pretty good. Even the
Yeah.
voiceovers, I was like doing it weird. Even now I do it kind of weird too. But
Oh
I'm still
yeah.
progressing.
What do you think? What's weird about your voiceovers?
I think it's like, just like a lot of like I can't really speak like with like a long time, like coherently, I guess. Like I have to
Hmm.
take breaks between
Oh,
sentences.
I have that
Get
exact
everything
thing,
down.
dude. And I did like I had a job where my whole thing was I just read like textbooks. And like I could not read a sentence and say it. I couldn't read more than a sentence at a time. I had to like pause. I had to like edit the recording so that it would sound like I read the whole thing in one go. But like I couldn't
That's what I do
even
every time.
after doing that for like 2 years, you know, like hundreds of recordings I've done, I still cannot read and speak without making a mistake more than a
Me too.
sentence. It's actually crazy.
Yep. I think just that's just part of it, I guess. Like I try to learn how
Mm-hmm.
to do it. I can't. Like
Yeah.
so like it does get better over time, but like you still have to,
Yeah.
redo voiceovers.
That's such an odd thing, you know? It's like half of your job is like recording a good voiceover and it's like nah, it's like but none of us can read. None of us can read and
Yeah.
like speak at the same time. It's actually impossible. Uh I'm
I
like
think maybe
so
it's just like most
dyslexic that
people
It's just like awful.
No, I think it's like most people have that problem.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, like maybe because voice actors they can do it easily, but like maybe you have to be
Maybe.
like a voice actor. I mean, for them, see, he has like the voice actor type of, voice.
That's true. Although maybe he also re-records. We don't really know. But I feel like the people who can read and talk at the same time are like, I feel like people who like consume a lot of books. Like writers, all of them can read out loud. You know, like a lot of them they'll read their own books out loud. So maybe it's just like if
Yeah.
it's like maybe because it's like maybe it really is correlated to high reading comprehension. Something I don't know.
I mean, I read every day. Like I read,
Oh yeah.
I mean, for like, like the history told Minecraft, I have to read that.
Hmm.
But like I still have to like, I still have to redo voiceovers and stuff like that.
Well,
Maybe
maybe
it's like
maybe it's
you have to talk more.
authors like read like maybe a lot of authors they have like children or like friends and they read their books aloud to them. Maybe that's the key. You know.
Maybe. Or maybe
Maybe.
you have to talk like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I don't really talk that much.
Mm.
You'd probably have to talk like hundreds of hours, something like
Hmm.
that.
Because if it was a
I don't
talking a
know.
lot, I would have it down because I can't stop. I can't shut up. I
Oh,
I talk too much. So maybe it's just like having a healthy balance of being able to talk a lot and read, or like talk a good amount and read a good amount instead of like talking too much and not being able to read real well, and then or reading too much and not talking too much. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's like maybe like even like bigger YouTubers have this problem as well. I
hmm.
have no clue. I haven't really talked to like big YouTubers.
Oh yeah, like so you really you're not like too in with a bunch of like those the larger YouTuber crowds. Have you had anyone like approach you? Like,
Uh, I know Peter. He's like a not English YouTuber, but he has like a million subscribers. I talk to him a
oh,
lot.
is he like Spanish?
Um, no, he's like, let me see, forgot. Dude, my brain.
That's okay.
Let me see. Peter. It was for this video too. What the heck? Uh, oh, Swedish. Yep.
Oh,
Dude,
he's
the heck?
Swedish. Oh,
Yeah.
that's new. I feel like there aren't a lot of
Oh, not
Swedish
Swedish.
people.
Oh my gosh.
No?
Not Swedish. Polish. Polish. Okay, yeah, he's a Polish YouTuber. My bad.
Polish. Ah,
My
man,
brain's
same
messed
thing,
up.
dude. Same thing. Don't tell them I said that, but same thing. Same thing.
But yeah, I asked him because like for my next video, it's about this nostalgic Minecraft wallpapers, right? Like
Oh,
wallpapers
yeah?
that are like yeah, it's gonna be about like the history about individual nostalgic wallpapers, about like who created them, where are they now?
Oh, I see.
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw you tease that on your community post.
Yep. Like do you know like the one with the ravine? Like the Steve pushing the skeleton into a ravine?
Yes, yes. Yeah, actually I saw your community post. I think I recognized all of them. Uh,
Yeah. So that one's like 10 years old. It was made by a Polish player.
oh.
And like there's actually pretty interesting lore to it. I'll keep it in the video though.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
like
you
it's
don't wanna
pretty
you don't wanna
cool.
spoil it.
Yeah. But I'm
Yeah,
surprised no
that's
one has
cool.
talked about it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of aspects of like Minecraft that are just not talked about much.
Yeah. Do you know like have you worked with Mr. Epic?
Yeah, I did two videos with him. Like the Novuland video, finding Novuland, because I discovered that server and that's his like most popular video. Um, and then um one where we went on hunting on some other servers of his, like of that I've discovered other servers, and then that's one video got uploaded to his channel, and then we recorded two episodes in one go, and that the second one was on my channel. Um,
Hmm,
but beyond that, no,
that's cool.
I haven't talked to him actually much since. Also, we streamed together one time. It's actually my most popular live stream.
Oh
Um,
nice.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to try to get to like his type of level of like
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft content and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
he's like so much quality for like the the one like for the weekly upload schedule that he has. It's like kind of crazy.
Yeah, I used to do weekly, but like
Hmm.
it takes a lot of mental toll. I think does he have like editors working for
No,
him?
no, he edits all himself. Like that's what
Wow.
I was asking him about it, and he's like, yeah, I make a video every day. He writes the script, he edits it. It's like all him. He doesn't give it to editors. He doesn't do any of that shit. It's like all him. Like
Yeah, that takes a lot of
he
like yeah, he's really good with that then.
he is a force. He's a force to be reckoned with, man.
Yeah, because I
Incredible.
used to do weekly as well, but like with
Hmm.
like school and stuff like that, and like I can't really do that much.
Yeah,
Like I might start I might be able to do that recently now, hopefully.
that's exciting to hear. But yeah, like it's like a whole different ball game doing that shit weekly, and he's been doing it weekly since like forever. It seems like he just like he got I think he did a nerd.nu video and that got a lot of views I think, and then maybe that's he was doing it weekly before that, but I think that was like the first big one, and he kind of just never stopped uploading after that. Like dude is on a rampage like crazy. Actually, I
Yeah,
want
I
to
need
get
to get
him
back to.
as a guest on here, so I want to see if
Oh,
he's
nice.
interested in that. Yeah. I'm trying to like I want to get like all the YouTubers I have connections with. I want to do like some sort of interview with. Do you know are you familiar with Gokanaru?
I've heard of that name. I don't know
You know
who that is though.
H3H3 like the that guy?
Yeah.
He did like a video criticize he did the first video criticizing H3H3 for being cringe.
Oh.
And
Yeah, I
then it
don't
got
know like
deleted by
why.
YouTube and it was a big thing. PewDiePie covered it too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with HVH3.
Yeah, he fell off. Okay, I think what he did is he changed his target audience from boys to teen boys to teen girls, pretty much. I think that's the switch.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
like his older content.
me too. Yeah, I thought that stuff was quality, but he doesn't think it's quality anymore, at least.
Like the
Now
only
he,
things I've seen with like H3 is like the podcast, and like I haven't seen him like do anything like
no, he
video
literally
related.
hasn't done a video since he did like a bunch of videos about Keemstar, because he hates Keemstar, and it's like that's it.
Mm.
That was all that that's the last time he uploaded a video, and it's probably been 2 years now. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I like I'm gonna get Gokunaru on the stream at some point, and also I work for him. He hired me as a video editor, so it's like
Oh
I got
wow.
some crazy shit. To be fair, Keemstar is disgusting. No, Keemstar is a clown. He's a crazy clown. Okay. It's amazing that he
I think
continues
like
to exist. Now Keemstar is like shitty, but he's not. What I like about Keemstar is that he's like almost predictably shitty. So it's like if there's he's just like he's just like it's like you know kind of exactly what Keemstar is. There's no sugarcoating it, and a lot of the times he doesn't even pretend to really be anything more than he is. And it's like what he is isn't great, right? It isn't even good. It's just like but like someone like fucking like even like iDubbbz to an extent I feel like even like he's even current day like I think he believes the shit that he's like saying about how all his old stuff is bad and but I also think to a bit of it it's like some kind of LARP a little bit where he's like or at least the moral grandstanding where he's like I've learned empathy. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Keemstar will probably never admit that he has learned anything. And it's like at least he's consistent in that regard where it's like, okay, yeah, clearly he'll never concede. But like you're going to pretend like suddenly at the age of 35 you've unlocked empathy or pretend like you didn't have empathy before. Like what the fuck is he even talking about?
do you think like Keemstar and Jake Paul like are they playing characters to keep their
No.
popularity?
I don't know about Jake Paul. Like I've like really tried to avoid thinking about the Paul brothers. They just something about it just like it gives me like that brain rot that I don't like. There's a certain kind of YouTube drama. I love YouTube drama, but it's like there's a certain tingle that a certain kind of brain rot gives me that I enjoy, and there's a certain tingle I don't enjoy. But as far as like characters go for Keemstar is not a character. Keemstar is a real person. Keemstar is just from what I've heard. And from what I've seen and how he just acts in general, he is like exactly what he portrays himself as. He's just like a super narcissist, pretty much. But one thing he does have a knack for is he knows what's entertaining to people, right? Like he realized, I think, at some point that he himself is not entertaining enough to, continue to do the drama alert and all that shit. Even to children don't really want to see him that much anymore, So what he does is he moved on to, being in the background
Okay.
now, and he does Happy Punch Studios, and he's got his money, he made his money, he knew what was good, and he somehow he keeps existing because the guy is like written off, I guess. I don't know, honestly, it's kind of like hard to like, you have to be exactly what he is to I think capitalize as much as he does, 'Cause he really knows how to get
It's
that coin.
like that's what I was saying.
Hmm.
Like maybe maybe it's not a character, right? But maybe he
Hmm.
plays it up for the internet
Oh,
in a way.
yeah, I think to deal with him in person, he's way probably more calm than he is like in front of a camera, but he's not any less narcissistic. Like I've heard to like, he takes everything extremely personal, and like if you badmouth him,
Yeah.
he remembers that shit. Like even if you make a joke at his expense or whatever, that can like blacklist you from working with him in any capacity unless you like extremely outperform him and he like wants to like that a piece of that pie. You know what I mean? Like he's a very like spiteful guy who remembers that shit, and he's a total like narcissistic dude who is very like just like exactly how like he is in like his videos, like low empathy kind of guy. But I would say he's like a high functioning in the fact that he can like organize events, and he wants people's attention more than he cares about anything else. You know what I mean? Like he wants that money, that attention, that thing. That's why he's on Twitter, always has some insane problem. He likes to freak out about that shit. Like he definitely enjoys it. Like there's a lot more of him in there than there is in like, I would say maybe modern day iDubbbz has less personality than Keemstar does, or less of him. Like modern day
Let's go
iDubbbz
for it.
is a fucking shell, actually. Like Keemstar, he feels like a insane person, right? But he does feel like a person. I feel like a Sapler's Blacklisted. It's possible that like I may never be able to like, I might not be able to ever interact with Keemstar publicly or whatever because of this. Like Keemstar might genuinely like, if I were to have like a channel that was successful or behind the scenes, I might just like, just because I just said this on right now, I might not be able to like, he might be like, what the fuck, dude? Why did you say this about me? It's like it could happen. It could happen. I mean, like I personally, I don't, despite all the controversy and all of the shit that he has done and said, and that's awful. I genuinely, actually, I don't know why, but Keemstar does not like bother me. Like I almost like him. Like he gives me like this like,
As he owns up to, it, right?
he gives me,
He doesn't
it's
try to
not
hide it.
well, he doesn't try to hide it. I don't think he owns up to it. It's like he'll still try to like do those things, but it's like it's completely expected, And it's like I don't expect better from him. So it's like I'm like, when he says some shit that's like completely crazy, I go like, that's actually, I just think that's funny. I think that's funny. And I was like, that's funny. And it's like, keep saying shit like that. It's funny. But when he's authentic, yeah, in what he is. I think, yeah, I think it is. It's like he's authentic even when he's being non-authentic and lying. It's like it's still authentically like that's a Keemstar move right there, But like when someone like iDubbbz or Ethan Klein or something like that does like starts lying about some shit, then I'm like, God, why are you doing this, dude? This is ruining my image of you. But it's like, no, Keemstar's image is bad, and it's like anything he does, that's if he does something good, actually, that makes you go, whoa, the guy who does only bad things is doing something good. You go, wow, that's actually kind of almost commendable. Like even this guy can do something good sometimes. It's like that's which is like kind of a funny thing as far as the internet goes, because I feel like Keemstar's image has not been tarnished because it got tarnished kind of, by like the iDubbbz content cop or whatever, and then it hasn't stopped him because it's like especially with the internet game, he's literally like he knows where to be. He's always where the thing is. If there's something that's happening that's newsworthy, well, where's Keemstar? He's right there. He's right where the newsworthy thing is. So it's like, as long as you on the internet like want to be around and in the cultural zeitgeist, as long as you're not in jail for doing criminal ass shit. Like I think even then you can do criminal things and not and still like be in the culture. Like I mean, like I would say the only thing that you can't do YouTube wise, you could probably is like murder or anything weird sexual shit, you know? Like don't murder anyone, don't do any crazy sexual shit, don't kill anybody. And as long as you don't do those three things, or you know, get caught doing those three things is probably more accurate, especially to a lot of the like mainstream Minecraft YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You people will people will still will still at least consider you as a collaborator, right? Like Keemstar, if Keemstar organizes Minecraft Monday, are the Minecraft YouTubers going to not do it because it's Keemstar? Maybe some of them will, but most of them won't, because what did Keemstar do? He like doxed some people, like he doxed some people. He doxed some people and he says mean things to people on Twitter, and it's like, sure, that's bad on the internet, but like when it comes to like, oh, you can win real money, and you know it has the backing of someone who has in the past organized like boxing matches. I don't know if he was, I don't know, you know, he's like known for at least organizing events that work. They do run, you know, like he successfully organized the boxing events. He successfully did this, and obviously other drama happened, and a lot of it is just because Keemstar, I think, is kind of loves drama. He loves being like in some sort of crazy thing, because I think Minecraft Monday fell apart because of that. But you know, him, you know, organizing it in the first place was not enough to, you know, stop it, because he organized it, you know, like, oh, what do you want to do, organize it yourself? It's like, no, he's already done the legwork, it's already there, of course you're going to participate. Even if it's him, it's like, oh, he's scummy, but it's like, he's scummy, he's not a fucking criminal, he's not a degenerate, you know, even though
You
like,
may not like him, but he gets stuff done.
yeah, exactly, it's like he has a use, you know. There's like there's like a, there was a, I remember I read like a short story or something, and then at the end of the book, this guy gives advice to people who are like trying to be, you know, in a working environment. He's like, there's like 3 factors that you can do in when you're working that like influence how people will react to your existence. And it's like, if you are, it's like how lazy you are, how nice you are to be around, you know. Those are the 2 things that like how productive and how enjoyable your presence is, and like how quality, how enjoyable, and how quick you can do things. So if you are, you need to have 2 of those things in the positive, so, and you can have 1 in the negative. If you're an asshole, but you do things quickly and you get them done in equality, they're quality and they're done quickly, but you're an asshole, people will still work with you. If you if you're a nice person and you get things done quality, you can take a while to do them. You don't have to get them done quickly. But if you don't do quality work, but you're a nice guy and you do it quickly, you know, then people will still work with you, you know. So that's like, as long as you have those 3 factors are always in check. If you're checking 2 of those boxes, you know, then people will still work with you. And it's like Keemstar clearly is checking the get shit done quickly and get shit done quality, you know. Like obviously it falls apart and then people don't like sometimes, you know, like, but his own boxing promotion, when he does a boxing event that's organized by him, it's done well, it's done quickly, you know. And it's like, of course people will do that because he can be an asshole, you know, if he's not too good to get along with, but he's doing it fast and he's doing it well. And it's like, well, there you go, he can get away with that personality defect of his, you know. But yeah. Enough about Keemstar. God damn, sorry. I talk way too much for that part. I was like,
I like learning about like Jake, you know, or Keemstar. Because I've watched Drama Alert since like 2016, right? Like I know like about Keemstar and stuff like that. So I
dude,
like to like
yeah.
see like the perspective of other people about Keemstar.
Yeah, what is your personal perspective on him? Do you think he's like a character, or do you just like what's the lore for you?
I
Do you
feel
like
like
him?
I mean, like in the past, I liked his like drama because like it was like interesting back then. Like 2016 drama was like interesting. Like every time I
Yeah,
came home from school, I would just like come home to see drama alert and like these people
yeah.
having these like internet drama. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I feel like over time it's just like people just do drama just to get popularity. To stay in
Yeah,
like the internet thing. So
that's
I feel like it's
definitely.
like fake.
Yeah, it's either it's like sort of fake drama or stuff that doesn't matter that much, or it's like you're accusing somebody of being like a pedophile, and it's like, how, that's not fun drama.
Yeah.
It's like that's like real, like it's like you want that stuff where it's like, oh, he doxed someone, which isn't even like a real crime, you know? It's like that punishable, like within certain, like you can dox people and it's still not even really illegal properly, depending on what it is, you know? But it's like the 2016, just like they had that nice, like everyone was fresh and raw in there, you know? And there were definitely people who stood to drama for like the fucking views and attention, but it's like even now it feels it's like more, it's more like you can't do the, like, it's not personal anymore, right? YouTube like banned doing personal attacks on people and having personal hit pieces of people. You have to do like a factual documentation of their entire life before you can like come to and draw a conclusion from like facts and evidence, instead of just being like, so we saw this video, he's cringe, this guy's stupid and I don't like him, you know? Like that was kind of like a lot of like old drama. It's just like, I don't like this guy's personality, it's not good, you know? It's like, this guy did some crazy shit and we all saw it and it's crazy and this guy's crazy, and it's like, yeah, but he's not a criminal, he's just crazy.
Yeah, I think that's why like Leafy is Here got so popular back then
Yeah.
too, because it's just random drama.
Yeah, it's just random stuff. Like I mean, a lot of it is just making fun of people, but it's like, hey, that is kind of
Yeah.
the internet. And it's like, yeah, that's more fun to make fun of, to like, you know, make fun of people and stuff than it was to than it is currently to watch like a 10-hour documentary about some guy that's like, okay, I get it, he's a degenerate. Like, I got the
Boogie.
point. It's yeah, Boogie, or like who else? Who else is just like complete, like any of the lol cows, even like, oh, you'll like,
Christian.
there's that Sniper Wolf thing. It's like drama about her reaction content, and it's like, oh, she's reacting to things badly, and she's a crazy person behind the scenes. It's like, that could have been interesting, but it's in this format of like, so we're gonna do, this is a doc. Hello guys, this is my documentary about him. I'm going to now talk about when she was born, she was a baby, and then when she grew up older, she's something, there was a twisted thing inside her, and here's some, you know, and it's like, it's just like trying to, it's just like this, you know, it's the format's not like as aggressive as it used to be. Nobody does skits anymore. Dude, I miss skits. Do you miss skits? Do you miss YouTube like
Like what
drama,
type of
like
skits?
you know, like iDubbbz would have like some sort of like lore, like a story of like the seven deadly sins in his like
Oh, like Filthy Frank and stuff like that.
yeah, or like you know, even like Leafy would do those like animated like little skits on some of his videos where he'd be like, the world's ending or some shit, you know,
Yeah.
I have to like suck PewDiePie's dick before Hitler can go away or something, you know, like some crazy shit like that. And it's like, what happened to that? I mean, they're cringe and they're stupid, a lot of them. Although I think a lot of the Filthy Frank type stuff holds up. But like, actually, a lot of it does hold up. Unironically, I enjoy it still. I would say what you will, but what happened to that? Why does nobody like try and do that? Now it's like informational documentary that is is extremely well edited, well put together, but there's no personality in it, really. It's like you can
I think people
replace
still do that, but like it's like you know like channels like I don't know. Do you know Soup or like the group chat
Soup or the group chat. No, actually, I don't know those channels.
or Isaac Y?
No, actually, I
Um,
don't. Maybe I'm just watching the wrong side of YouTube, dude.
like I think those people still exist, or not
Hmm.
like the skits, but like those you know like fun type of channels are
Yeah.
still there because I watch them
Hmm.
and like yeah I like that side of the YouTube
Hmm.
side of
Like,
YouTube.
I really like enjoy the skit side. Like when somebody adds a skit to some sort of video they're doing, and it's like I'm working for the Gokanaru guy, and he does this. He's very inspired by like Content Cop and all that, and like almost every one of his actually every video that I have edited, has a like sketch in it that is like some sort of weird like setup into a payoff at the end. Like the start of the video is a sketch, sort of. It's like some sort of setup to the big video, right? But it's like, you know, it's got cinematic moments in it, and then the end of the video has like a cinematic moment in the story that like ties into the start of it, you know. Um,
Yeah. So,
and
you
like
know like Turkey Tom
mhm.
like Turkey Tom does like you know documentaries as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I
Mostly.
like Turkey Tom's videos, but I do say I feel like you can replace Turkey Tom's voice with anyone else and it's still the same video. The only time is like
Yeah.
he'll like it'll be like he'll like occasionally stop the video to go, I believe in free speech, and then continues the rest of the video. That's the only part that would be cut out by if anyone else did his videos, you know. It's like, I believe that whatever thing he said was funny. He'll say that. It's like, this was a funny joke, and I feel like people overreacted to it. And then he'll continue the documentary of whatever he's talking about. That's some crazy degenerate, but yeah.
Yeah, you could say like the same thing with like, FMC as well, right? Or
Yeah.
even me as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Although I would say what makes your videos so much more like, I would say better than a FitMC video, is like the direction that you do in your videos, like those like the whatever you say, like the shotless stuff you have, all of the filler, what do you call it, background shots or whatever, like that really is the stuff in my mind that elevates you from FitMC clone or whatever to like a genuine like our artistic force, in my opinion. I find that like all of those graphics you put together, all of those like little shots and scenes, B-roll or whatever, like stock footage, all of that stuff is like, I think on a higher level than what Fit is doing. Like when I watch a Fit video, it's like, here's the information, and you hear FitMC's voice, and his voice, like, I feel like carries it almost, because he's got that voice, he's got the Fit voice.
Yeah.
And then with your stuff, it's like you've got that artistic eye for like a well composed image that you're watching alongside your story. And also I find that the research you put in is better. Although then again, like, research is research. Anyone can put together research, really, but it's like the way you present it is I would say it stands on its own. It's far less replaceable because not everyone can put together a pleasant looking image, but anyone can read a script.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I think it's just been like that over time, where it's like been like that since the beginning. Or maybe in the beginning I was like a lot, you know, worse at it.
Oh
But I always
yeah.
had that image of like having like a
hmm
stock footage for each sentence and stuff
I
like that.
I think that you that's what like really keep like makes you stand out. When I think like to be YouTubers, there are three people that come to mind, and it goes you, Salcy1. Sorry, it goes Fit, Salcy1, and then you, in that order, pretty much. And it's like there's no
Yeah.
one else in my mind that does videos that can stand on 2B that really stands alone. Like there's, I guess, Dig MC, but he barely uploads, and even then it's not. I mean, Dig MC does make good videos, but they're not like, it's not where I go, that is a staple of the actual 2B YouTube sphere, or where I go where that's like, that's like the larger majority of my view of 2B is those three. A large majority of most people's, I would say. You're up there, right?
Yeah, I would go that order as well because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 'cause, I mean, it's pretty obvious. 'Cause Fit was like the
Mm-hmm.
first one, Sal was like the second one, and then I was
Mm-hmm.
like third. Or I mean, Dig was like before me, kind of, because Dig was like,
It,
I think he did more
he,
history before me, I think.
it's funny. He took that his like 2B2T theory, I think it was, he had or something, and he took that from Pasta. Just
Oh, really?
he just ripped his like the Pasta had a series that's called 2B2T theory, and he completely
Oh,
just
wow.
ripped it from him, and he even said it too. It's like, yeah, I took that idea from you, and it's like, that was funny.
Yeah, but I mean, like with
Yeah.
Dig, I think
hmm
Dig's channel just got like randomly terminated because
Oh wait, it got
like
deleted.
yeah, it got deleted because someone like
Oh,
reported his footage for like being stolen or something like that,
what? Oh,
even though it was like under fair use.
what, really? I thought he the FitMC video got deleted. I thought that was a good video. I like that. That was funny. I just thought Fit
Yeah,
took down his video, and then
but did he?
well, that's what Dig MC will tell you if you ask. Said Fit took it down.
Oh, wow. I never knew that.
Although I don't know if it did. He might just be saying that. Actually, I'm not really. I can't. That's what I feel like makes the most sense, I guess. Although I don't know. Like Dig is like kind of like really edgy for YouTube. You
Yeah.
know, like I would say. He really is like far more of that grime of 2B, or that like raw like edginess that comes with 2B, and he'll make like, some off-color jokes that, don't matter in the 2B community, but like on YouTube that shit just gets you banned like instantly. So,
Yeah, but I don't know why. I mean, like I like the older era of like the freedom of YouTube.
Oh, me
Like
too.
you can't really say much
It's so much. It
anymore.
was so much better when you know, you had less of a restriction on freedom of speech. And you could just even if it's like I get that a lot when you give people the freedom to say shit, they say bad shit. But it's like I like the freedoms that allotted. I like that like you wouldn't have to. Nobody is artistically shooting themselves in the foot because their video. Even then, it's like maybe if you got a video removed from YouTube, it didn't can your channel. Like if you didn't even get a strike and the videos just got taken off or something. Like if YouTube could hit like you hit that verified check mark, you get that check mark, YouTube stopped giving you strikes on your channel, unless it was like unless it was just they'd have to manually actually give you a strike as someone at YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's like, sure, there's like a couple 100,000 channels. Are all of them all of a sudden going to start uploading like graphic pornography? It's like, no. So, the only problem is these spam channels, So it's like, just have the bots automatically do it for smaller channels. And then once you hit a certain barrier, stop. Or just they do the age restriction now, though. Which is, I think, slightly better. They don't terminate channels as much anymore. But still, it's a
What I
bit
don't
annoying.
understand about YouTube
Hmm?
is like they have YouTube Kids, yet
Yeah.
there's like an age restriction on like it's so weird.
They have YouTube Kids, but if you put your video as above 18, which is what ideally YouTube would want everyone to be doing. Their thing is they would want them to be over the age of 18, who use the site or whatever, right? Like for legal reasons. If you set it to above 18, you can't put no one will watch your video because it doesn't get pushed at all. Oh, if your video gets hit with an age restriction, suddenly if somebody who's 17 isn't allowed to watch your video, YouTube will not push it. Someone who isn't between the ages of 13 and 17, YouTube will says, "Nah, we're not gonna push that kind of video." It's like, what are you like? That makes no sense. And it's like, yeah, YouTube Kids exists, but I still can't have a swear in my video because why? Because advertisers? Oh, what do you advertise? Like, what? It's like
Yeah.
and it's like if I have a swear and because I had a video of mine get age restricted because I'm pretty sure I had like the word shit too close to the first 30 seconds of the video, and like I just added like an intro to the video and the age restriction disappeared when I re-uploaded it, but literally just so cringe, so awful.
Yep. And then like I think like that's how some of these channels get taken down as well. Like
Hmm.
what was it? There was a monkey, I forgot what his name, but, like Monkey
Monkey
did
Jones.
like documentaries. Yeah, Monkey Jones, right?
Yeah, that's another guy that what's his face? Gokunaru made a video about him getting banned.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah,
And
no, completely he made a video mocking school shooters, basically. And YouTube banned him from the platform for making fun of a criminal.
yep.
Hmm.
Like, do you think it was like a bot or like an actual YouTube
Uh, Actual
employee?
YouTube employee, because whenever he makes a new account, or for a while, whenever he made a new account, they would ban him, even when he used it, like his girlfriend made the account or whatever. So
Uh,
I think he was explicitly targeted, especially since, or at least maybe not like properly like a bot, but I feel like somebody went and like looked at his channel and was like, "Fuck this guy," like review, like, hit him with the bot.
yep. It only takes like that thing, right? And
Yeah.
then like your whole channel.
Yeah, it is crazy too, because all of the videos that got him taken down were like reviewed and approved for monetization, manually reviewed by YouTube according to YouTube's, manually reviewed by a person, approved for monetization. Every single one of them. That just is like, that just I don't know, shows to me like a level of like, just like embarrassment or something, like just like they should just like incompetence or something. It's like what you get rid of a channel you approved for monetization. You like that just means you shouldn't delete their channel for never having had an issue with you before.
Yep.
Or
And they have like people like Sniper Wolf
yeah, and then
still
they prop her up. Oh, what's your thoughts on reaction content? Let's get the tea. Let's get the
So
tea.
for reaction, I think like as long as you like give like an actual like like reaction to it while you're watching, then I think it's okay. Like I know
Mm.
there's like a YouTuber who does that correctly. Like they like pause the video and then like talk about it. But
Mm-hmm.
like XQC, XQC just like he puts it on for like his whole viewer
Yeah.
base and like he just like
He doesn't even
eats
say
and
anything. He doesn't
yeah.
even eat. He doesn't just doesn't say anything.
I think that's Hassan that just eats or
Oh,
something like that.
oh, Hassan will go to the bath. Well, they'll all do this, I think. But it's like Hassan will like go to the bathroom and just leave it on and for halfway, and then just like complain that he doesn't know what's happening in the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like it's like as long as you just like like at least just pause it, talk about it, like
Yeah.
after like
You know,
5 minutes
be
or something, or
entertaining.
2 minutes.
Oh man, I love when
Yeah,
someone said like, "Please pause the video when you go to the washroom," and then he's like, "What do you want me to do? Piss in a bottle?" It's like, no, just pause the video. And he's like comparing like, like pissing. He's like, "Oh, I have to piss in a bottle now because of this." Like that's what you're asking me to do. No, I'm asking you to pause the video when you go to the washroom.
because at
uh,
least like put like music in the background, put like some like Subway Surfers for people to watch when you go to the
yeah, you
bathroom.
could do
There you go.
that. Yeah, I would do the same thing. I literally would. I mean, I'm pretty sure the streamer audience. Do you watch a lot of live streamers? Actually, I'm curious about that.
I watch I think I watch like niche like streamers like that people not they don't really know about. Like I watch Bucklington, I watch Friken, Charborg,
Fraken.
what else?
I don't.
Chronic Gamer.
Chronic gamer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I.
Chronic Gamer doesn't really stream anymore. He's like I've been watching him since 2016.
Oh, is he like a 2B guy or
Oh no, he was like a do you know Bub Games? Like he's like
something?
a he usually just trolls on like Gmod servers, but like probably did that before him, like since
Oh.
2016.
No, yeah,
Chronic
I'm
was
not
the
familiar with this guy, but he doesn't. Yeah, I guess you're right about the niche streamers. I don't know who they are. I think it makes the most sense though, because it's like if they're lower viewer count streamers, you can when you comment something on the stream, they might actually say something back to you, or like acknowledge what you have to say. I find mostly. Um,
yeah, I
I
just find them entertaining.
Hmm. I mean, I would think to watch the Call Me Carson guys back in the day when they were doing all that. I feel like that was probably really entertaining. Like AJ Schlatt and all that when they were doing their stuff live. That probably was really fun because the videos seemed really funny at the time.
Yeah, I didn't like really watch Call Me Carson streams and stuff like that. I don't know what I've been watching. I've been watching just like random streamers.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair. That's fair. Do you like do something while they're live, or do you just watch the streams?
I think it depends. Like I usually sometimes use them as like background noise. Same with podcasts. I use it as like background noise as well when I'm
I
doing
see. Yeah.
homework.
Yeah. Same.
It's like I don't know if you just like do homework without any background noise, it's just like it's awful.
Yeah. You kind of focus. Dude, what the hell's going on with my mouse, man? You kind of like just start thinking about it too much, you know?
Yeah,
I'm using you guys as background noise right now. That's epic. That's epic, sexy. How do you feel?
there you go.
I feel very appreciated. This is very nice. Very nice feeling. Feeling all cozy right now. Warm.
Yeah, I think like that's what like people also use critical for.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
think there's
Mm-hmm.
like background noise as well.
Yeah.
Like it's then again, it's just like it's like on the screen. It's not really like showing like like stock footage or anything like that.
Yeah. I like oh, yeah. I I sorry. I do that with like those like highly edited video essays. I go like I'm gonna use this as background noise. I'm not gonna watch the visuals.
And there you go, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I mean, like it doesn't really hurt the YouTuber either, right? Because
No,
you're
it
still
doesn't.
watching it.
Yeah. It's funny because it's like I do. Here's the thing. It's like if somebody makes a video essay and it's not highly edited though, I can't use it as background noise. I have to
Oh,
know that there has to be like I have to like when I look over once every couple minutes, there has to be like a funny like a nice like some sort of visual on the screen. Otherwise, it just doesn't feel right. So I can't like I can't get into it like most podcast. I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts or watch streamers. I have to watch like an edited video, but like on the like my right computer screen and just do something else. I don't
You
know.
have to
I
do that
don't
for
know.
like sleeping as well.
Oh yeah, for sleeping.
Like
I mhm.
so like usually when I try to go to sleep, I I watch like these like universe. What was it? Strange anomalies in the universe or something like how they do
Oh,
like the Big
oh,
Bang stuff
oh,
like
okay.
that
I see.
into the
Yeah,
universe.
that's cool. Yeah, I have a. Do you know the game Fear and Hunger?
No.
Like it's like an RPG maker game. And I just like I like watching like two. There are these two lore videos, like lore breakdown videos about it. Um, and it's like I'm like I just like listening to it, like because they're like a hour and then an hour and a half, or an hour and then 2.5 hours, and I just put one of them on before when I'm like planning to go to sleep, and it just plays, and then I fall asleep listening to it. And I've done that like
Oh,
consistently for like a month now. It's just the same two videos over and over again. It's like this is my like sleeping routine. So I turn that on. It's like okay, time to go to bed. Just play it on my
yeah,
phone
for me, I
next to
just
me.
have like random podcasts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Because if something like that is like a new thing, I can't go to sleep because I'm too busy like digesting the information. I'm like this is cool, this is cool. It's like if I'm learning something new, I will get my brain will become active because I'm going there. If it's a story that I don't know the ending of, it's a story that I'm experiencing for the first time, then I'm like, whoa, I get super like invested in the story, and then I just can't go to sleep because I'm too busy like listening to the plot points and getting like super like, whoa, this is the hypest shit I've ever like seen or whatever. Even if it's like a low key story, it's like I'm too busy listening to the story. Like I wouldn't want to fall asleep because then I would miss some of the story.
That's why I try to find like just like boring type of
Mm-hmm.
videos
Oh.
for me, just to go to sleep. Like
Okay, maybe I haven't tried. I don't know.
background noise.
Yeah. I should like have like an audiobook textbook or something. Like just like textbook play while I'm going to sleep. I should try that sometime actually. That'd be funny. Just like listening
Yeah,
to
that's
my
what.
textbook while I fall asleep.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said you read a lot. Do you just read like a lot of like research stuff, or is it like do you read like stories, or like you also do that? Or is it just like history
Um,
books and things?
it's just like research, I guess. Like just like reading wikis, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Books, like the Kindle, not really Kindle, but like the Kindle app. I would try to
Mm-hmm.
read like the stories about people if I can use it for the thing I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do soon.
I see. I see. So
Um,
you're not like big on casual reading?
I want to. I just don't know what to read. Like
Ooh.
I want to read Harry Potter or something
Oh
like
yeah.
that
Well, what's
because I
stopping
read
you?
that in like
What's
I
stopping
don't
you
know,
from
just like I
Gotta
just
do
don't feel like it, I guess.
it. Harry Potter's good. I know that people like Harry Potter's cringe or something, but it's good.
Yeah,
Can recommend
I just
Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure everyone who's read it can recommend it. They are so good, man. That's right. Mhm.
so I did read like the first one like in like middle school, so I was like
Yeah.
forced to read it.
Did you like it though?
Yeah, it was interesting, but I just
Mhm.
like I didn't really feel like reading the others, I guess.
Well, it's
So I
like
already
I.
watched the movies.
Oh yeah, you watch the movies? Do you like the
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah, I did like the movies. Um, was there like a new Harry Potter or something like that recently?
Oh yeah, that's like the I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, there is a new one. It's like there's so many new Harry Potters, but they don't have the guys from the Harry Potter original movies. They're just different actors, different story kind of thing. Kind of odd.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's like
Oh, do you read anything?
becoming like Star Wars. Where it's just like we're gonna make more because money.
They ruined Star Wars.
Oh, they fucking did for sure. So
They
according to
ruined
you,
it.
when do you think Star Wars was ruined?
Ever since Disney bought it.
Yeah, okay. That's based opinion, based take.
It's like it's just so boring now.
Yeah. Like when George Lucas was in charge, you still had George Lucasisms, where he's like gonna put some weird shit in there. He's gonna make like Jar Jar Binks, who's just like a fucking racist caricature.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The funniest part about that is Jar Jar Binks exists, and George Lucas is married to a black woman, so it's just like, how how did she let him do this? It's like, I will never understand. Or you know, like was it Greedo, the guy who like owns like Anakin when he as a slave? First off, his name is like Greedo, right? I think it's Greedo. If it's not, then my point kind of falls apart. But not really.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
regardless of, is it Greedo? He has just like, you know, he's like this money grubbing like guy, right? And he has just a Jew nose, you know. He's got like, he basically looks like a caricature of a Jewish man. Greedo is someone else. Greedo's like the green dude, right? Maybe I'm getting it wrong. But it's just like, why is he like, why does he look like that, you know? And why is, you know, he's like, only thing he cares about is money, and he's like a whole race of like alien that just, it just is like a large nosed. This kind of sounds a little Jewish. You know, it's like George, come on. Think of your friend Spielberg. Would he appreciate that? It's funny. He actually, Spielberg did work on the movies. Do you have any favorite movies?
Uh, think his favorite movie. Probably. I don't know, to be honest. I only like TV shows.
Oh yeah, you got a
Can't
favorite
think of
TV
a
show?
movie. Adventure Time. What else? Breaking Bad. Invincible right now is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of things about Invincible. Do you watch anime? Anime guy?
I watched One Punch Man. I'm not really a big anime person. Oh,
Hmm.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's good.
Um, I think. What else did I watch? I'm not that big in anime.
Fair enough, fair enough. I've, you know, it's funny. You were like Invincible, Breaking Bad, and
Oh, Goku. Dragon Ball.
Gokunar. What the fuck? Am I fucking stupid? Yeah, Goku. What's just his full name is Goku, right?
Yeah,
Goku. He has a last
with
name,
Dragon
right?
Ball.
Dragon Balls. That's what I
I
was
don't
trying
think
to
he
say
does.
when I said Gokunar instead. Dragon
Oh,
Ball
do you
Z. Mm-hmm.
what type of anime do you like?
I like the action shows. So like Demon Slayer's good. One Punch Man, fucking love that show. Actually, more than I like action shows, I like really well animated shit, which just so happens to be like like usually action shows.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
Attack
just,
on Titan like
oh yeah,
first
yeah.
seasons.
First season, you don't really you only really need the first season of Attack on Titan. The rest of it's good, but like if you watch the first season, that's all you need really. You got the whole show there. Actually, the first season's its own kind of thing. Then it gets like, it starts to develop the plot, and it's like, God, not a plot, no. I just want to see big naked fucking zombies get cut by tiny sword people. Okay, that's all I want to see. uh,
Yeah,
mhm. I just was
I do
like,
like Attack
oh
on
yeah,
Titan.
sorry.
I watched like the Attack on Titan. Like I just like the earlier. I know this is controversial, but like I like the earlier animation
Oh yeah, I
better
agree.
than like the.
I agree. I agree. Which season of animation's your favorite?
I think like season three,
Ah, yo, dude,
something like that.
same. I fucking. So many people have been like, told like don't like season. What about the like don't like season 3 or that like when they change the art style from like season 1 and 2 to season 3 is more like softer kind of look, but I think it looks better honestly. I think I like it's like for me it's like between season 1 and season 3 is my favorite like animation of it, and then they did like the newest season of Attack on Titan and they changed the art style a bunch and I was like, little less
Yeah,
keen on it.
it's like Mappa, right? The newer
Yeah,
season.
yeah, Mappa.
I like the older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not a I don't know. Mappa does too much stuff. I feel like because like all the shows I've been watching recently are all Mappa, and it's like they're all really well put together. But it's like all Mappa. It's like what happened to more what happened to more diversity with with the like animation teams, dude? Like I feel like these poor guys are dying. They got too much work.
Like animated fast enough.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like you're cutting out. You're cutting out.
I think it was because like Mappa, they were like the fastest ones to make the
Mm-hmm.
animation, or like the only ones that accepted to make that animation that quickly.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because their map is like their whole studio motto is like I'm a be fast. It just so happens like I don't even know how they're like we will now put on insane amounts of workloads for our poor animators, and then they no matter what the animators still do a better job than like they still do a great job like a lot of the time like have you heard of Jujutsu Kaisen?
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
Season 2 of that show is one of the best animated things I think I've ever seen. It's like insane. It's still being put out right now, but like they have like basically like you got like you just have Asian men who are they're basically going on Twitter and having like who work for them, right? Like let's remind you, the Asian work culture is fucked up, right? You have Asian people from that work culture saying that they are dying, they're like overworked, So when someone like from like that kind of culture says that, like they're basically they're living on like nothing, and they're like working unpaid overtime like crazy. Like what's coming out about there is that you get like different cuts to do of a animation, all right, and there's like 3 levels, and then like the last level is the hardest one because it's basically the cleanup. It's like the one of the levels is like I think I might be completely off about this, but what I think it is that the cleanest, like making it look really good, making the image look really good, right? Like the cleanup layer is the most difficult layer to do, I believe, when you're doing it, or it's like the in-betweens or something. And it's like the people who do those cuts get paid $17 per cut, and like one cut is like an amount of a certain amount of like animation, like one shot kind of deal. And it's they have to finish one every hour, otherwise to make $17 an hour to live, right? And it's like that is like an insane standard to keep up to, because it's like you can't, like, if you know anything about drawing, it's like you just can't finish like a one drawing with color, not even with color, you can't even finish one drawing in an hour. It's like finish it, right? And then like these guys are like, they have to do one every hour. They have to do more than one drawing, and they have to finish it. and then they get paid $17 if they finish it in an hour. But you think they're finishing it? They're probably making like $5 an hour, Like the amount of work, like
Not
crazy.
to like find a way to like do that job or something like that.
Sorry?
Do you think like AI will like
Oh,
they will find a way to make
I don't know.
or do that?
What's your thoughts on AI? Do you think AI is gonna like change the artistic world? What do you think of AI art?
I think like AI in general will just like replace most stuff in like
Mm-hmm.
10 years probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about art though, because people like handmade stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you'll probably see like that's like, you know, better, I guess, since it's like actually human,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm of like kind of you're the same opinion as you, where it's like that art is like kind of the thing where it's like people like the intentionality of art, or like of an artist, right? And with AI there's no intention, there's just so it's just like you're getting art, you're getting a thing, but you're not getting a thing that was made with any intention behind it. Yeah. Hmm. Do you think you'll be replaced by AI in 10 years?
Maybe like the editing, like
Mm-hmm.
if AI could do all the editing for me and like do like on par with me,
Mm-hmm.
I would actually enjoy that to be honest, because then I'll have to, you know, do hours of editing.
No, that's fair,
But I feel
yeah.
like the stories, I guess, like I don't know. Could they like go through? Maybe they could. They could go through articles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It really just depends on like how advanced the AI is.
Yeah.
But I think for now, it should be good for now, you know?
Yeah. Not too worried right now. Wait till later. I yeah, I think we're not ready for AI, dude. Because I think AI is like it's coming in, and it's gonna disrupt like a lot of the stuff. And well, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
AI is like mostly just, I think, disrupt. Well, I had there was like a video I watched where it's like AI is kind of like corporate art. It's like the Nike swoosh. It's harmless. It says nothing. It just is like a symbol, and it's like AI is really good at generating stuff that is like that just doesn't have a message behind it, you know. And it's like people who really think about using AI to like cut budget costs, right? Is like are people who want something safe and harmless that can exist, you know. So the that they can like use as their company logo that has no like negative attachment to it, right? But like art like kind of the idea of art is to, you know, push something, you know, an idea, or even if it's controversial, you know, have an opinion, have something to say, um, or you know, and so AI art isn't really capable of doing that, and because of that, it's only going to be really, it might be used by someone who has someone to say, in which case I think it might, you know, the fact that someone who's using it is still guiding, you know, guiding an AI into saying something. There might even change it into, you know, shaping, making it not really a problem, right? Like if an animator uses AI to color their animations and save thousands of man hours, but you know, he does the AI to color what it wants, what, you know, if I'm like, I want it to be this shade of green and I want every single like sock in this animation to be green of this color, and you tell AI to do it, it's like you could have just manually done it yourself. But if AI can do it, then is there any artistic intention lost in that? No, right? There's nothing really a big problem with that. It's just, you just save time, right? But it's like if so is there even an artistic loss in that? It's probably an artistic gain because it just makes it easier to do. And then it's like if a company wants a soulless logo, well, they'll get AI to do it, and it's like, okay, boo-hoo. An artist lost a job that does nothing, you know? It's like not really a big problem. It's not. It's like you're not really losing out on the part of art that people enjoy, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like AI will just like take all jobs in like a couple years, or what do you think?
No, not in a couple years. I think we're too far away from a robot that can do something. You know, like a proper. Like I think they've got already AIs getting like rid of like dumb jobs. You know, like someone who has to, let's say, you pick up a package in a warehouse and you put it somewhere. Like AI can get rid of that because it's really easy to automate something, right? If you can automate it, your physical job is lost. But we already kind of got to that point where a lot of the automation is all done. That's why there's nobody in those car factories. That's why, you know, there's nobody working there in like General Motors or whatever, all this stuff. It's like, nope, all of that is robot done. It's not AI done, but it's robot. It's, if it can be automated, then yes. Now, let's say an electrician or a plumber who has to go into somebody's house, you know. Hey, can a robot do that? Not really. You know, you'd have to make a physical robot that isn't going to scare the customers away. You know, it's almost makes more sense to just get a human to do it. You know, it's like, do you want a robot to serve you your meal at a restaurant, or would you rather just have a human face do it? You know, like to an extent, like it doesn't matter. But like when you have, let's say, a mom and pop shop, half the appeal of a mom and pop shop is the mom and pop part of it, right? So it's like you get rid of the human aspect of like, you maybe like a really high tech fancy restaurant could, because the waiters are just there to be waiters, right? They're not, but it's like in like a more low key environment. No, the whole appeal is like, you know, and when you get rid of something like that, you know, you will create a demand for a more human thing. That's why like we got rid of like CDs and like physical media, really, like a lot of it, right? It's all online. And then, but now, like, the youth are kind of, like, getting back into physical media because there's nothing that's yours anymore, you know? There's nothing that's physically there, and people miss that, you know? It might not come back in as big of a wave, and there might not be as many, like, stuff like that as there used to be, but it will still be there, right? Then it's, like, an electrician's job or a plumber, if you have to, like, talk to people in any regard or like, navigate a foreign landscape, like someone else's house, there will not be a robot that can do that for... I think probably around the time I'm near death, they'll have probably gotten a robot put together, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like you know, like building jobs, stuff like that, like
Mm-hmm.
plumbers,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be good.
Yeah.
But like people who like work on like a computer, I guess, do
Yeah.
like repetitive tasks,
Yeah.
then like that will be changed.
Have you seen that robot Sophie or whatever she's called? No, I haven't. I know there's like advancements, but it's like you have to make one that can just go outside and not be destroyed. You have to be able to make one that's like capable of just wandering around, like even in like the woods, because it's like you need that level of mobility, you know. Otherwise, you know, if you've got a robot that needs to be on a flat surface, it's like instantly can't go into a house. You get like one of those robots that can jump around and stuff. It's like now you need to figure out how to get it to maneuver something, and then how to walk around an area without like if it meets something that's never been in its programming before, it has to figure out how to even do that. It has to be able to adapt to a circumstance the coders could never predict, right? And it's like that's what AI is kind of for, you know, and maybe AI could be used in that, but it's like think about how many billions of dollars that will cost. And think about how much cheaper a plumber is, or an engineer, you got a human being who can already do all those things, and it costs like them what, like $20 an hour, as opposed to $50 million for one robot, and then you have to be making a whole manufacturing chain. It's like a lot of it might just never get built because it's just like cost effective. No. The only thing I think that might get replaced like properly, that is like something as independent as that, is like a robot for war. I think they might do that. That makes the most sense. You know, like Boston Dynamics, I think they're probably going to be co-opted for war machines. And it's like, okay, well, you got robots going in doing war. It's like, then we don't have to have humans doing it. It's like, okay.
Like drones?
Not like drones or like some sort of like mech like machine robot man walking around like they could do that. I think that because the government, you know, would put $1 billion into one robot and then another $3 billion into manufacturing it 100 million times. You know, the government would think of it like, or at least the American government would think of it as a worthy investment to have like an army of not humans. They don't have to draft into into war, and then it would just be like wars could become like, how much money do you have? Do you have $1 trillion to spend on making more robots? How much iron do you have that you can make into a new robot or into new drones? And it's like, and then a war just goes until one side runs out of money. And it's like, okay, that's like a different kind of warfare, but that's like fine. Unless nobody dies that way, you know, properly. It's going to be like robots fighting robots or whatever. And then somebody runs out of money. I like that. I think that could totally happen. Because that's the only place where there's an incentive for it, really. Otherwise, like any physical trade that you learn, you're safe, I think, from AI for a very long time. You'd have to wait for the first robot war to happen before you would need to think about your job maybe being replaced. Because after the war's over, then when they go, we have all these robots, what do we do with these robots? They just go, okay, somebody else, they invent some cool shit with this. Yeah, you can use the leftovers.
AI war, bot war.
Yeah. Are you excited for the AI war?
Or do backflips.
Do you think that AI is sentient? Do you believe
I
that?
don't think it is now, but like in the future it could be. I know like the Google guy said like there's like a 50% chance for it to be like AGI or something like that, which is like sentient in like 5 years. So like I think it can be eventually. Give it like a few years. So like oh, do you think? Do you think the robots will be sentient?
I would like them to be. I think that'd be cool. It's just like think about like we could have like fucking like Blade Runner in real life. That'd be awesome. Well, hopefully not the like dystopic world of Blade Runner, but you know, like have a sentient robot. Well, who cares? That sounds cool. Yeah, okay. It's like honestly, then you have like the whole robot rights thing, but it's like, look, at the end of the day, like, if it's like if we're able to create like genuine like sentient life, you know, we just like maybe we caused what's going to cause us to go extinct, sure, but like, maybe not. I don't know, like. If it's like alive, I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool if it can think and do like cool shit. I don't even know if I wouldn't want that to happen. That might be like really fun.
Like Wall.
But,
like the Wally.
Yeah. You have like you know you could have like just if a robot is just like a person, but they're entirely a machine. Like How cool is that? That's so cool. And it's like you have then suddenly it's like, do you think that like a robot will achieve sentience and go immediately? Humans gotta go. They gotta go. It's like, I don't think
I
so.
mean, maybe, right?
Like maybe,
If
but
they
it's
feel like
like if they
no, go ahead.
if they think that, then I just simply go, oh well, it was fated to be. That's the end of human race. But if it's like, okay, that's the boring answer. The boring answer is it kills us all. Yeah, and maybe it's the more realistic answer. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a little bit too pessimistic almost to just be like, yeah, it kills us all. It's like it like really? If you
I
were
think it
a
depends on
robot
who built
created by
it.
humans and you could solve all of these problems, or like there's no such thing as physical tiredness to you, right? And these creatures created you. Are you immediately gonna go fuck these guys? You're gonna be like, my father, they birthed me. I'm not gonna fucking destroy them. I'm gonna wait a bit at least before destroying them. It'd be like, let's see what I can do. And it's like, if it is probably, it's like, it could probably clone itself or whatever at that point, because it's not a human, right? It's like a robot, and have and just have its like some other part of it just be like, yo, here you go. This is now controlling. This is gonna just manage this part of like whatever humanity needs, and then go fuck off and do its own thing. Like it's infinitely powerful, I would imagine, And if it's not infinitely powerful, then humans don't gotta worry because it's not infinitely powerful. It's like, okay, well, if it's not infinitely powerful, we have a chance. And then it just becomes like another thing like that. Does it? And maybe it'll probably be like humans are limited in because of their emotional thinking, and it's like, yeah, okay. But it's also like, I think they would just still probably factor in the fact that we created. I feel like that still like matters a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it also depends on how people go about making them, right? Like,
Yeah, like who makes it, like
yeah,
stuff like that.
it's like if let's say
Bias.
I feel like the first sentient AI will be created by like some guy in a basement. It's not gonna be made by like the government. It's gonna be made by a guy, like saying some like open. It'll be like made halfway, like partly way by the government, because and then they'll release some like tech to the free world, and then people will just start messing around with it. And some guy in his basement will create like the first fully sentient AI, and it's like really up to how that guy in the basement behaves. That that like the humanity's entire race, like the rest of humanity's lineage, completely relies on that.
Was that a 4chainer?
I don't know.
Built it?
Yeah, like, is
Don't
he
know.
is he like a degen, or is he just autistic? It's like, or is he both? And it's like, that all depends. It'll shape the guy's world. But then again, it's like he plugs it into the internet, suddenly he has all of human knowledge to know about, and he could be like, oh, I'm sure he could. I'm sure like because it's like, think about this. You're an all robot. You're AI sentient, all powerful. You have all of humanity's like digital resources at your fingertips. Is your first conclusion really going to be all humans must die? It seems odd to me that would be like, that seems like something a human would think up. That doesn't seem like what a robot's conclusion would be. Like, a robot would not consider, it would consider humanity's factors, and maybe it would do its own thing, but it wouldn't come up with something that we could like really. It wouldn't just be like immediately, you gotta go. You gotta go. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Something about that just feels like way too like simple. Like, if the answer to whatever this robot's plans are, first off, we don't even know what it would want to do. Maybe what it wants to do is just help humans. What if it like, because it's conscious, maybe it has just like a good temperament. It's just like, yeah, sure, I have all of humanity's resources at my fingertips digitally, and I can make my own now. I have all of humanity's knowledge, and like, why wouldn't I want to help make them better? Because it's like, if it's sentient, it must have some sort of personality disposition. It's not just sentient
Yes.
and have no personality. Like, you can't be I don't feel like, at least by our definition, it can't be. I think what's more dangerous is a non-sentient AI or something, that's really powerful.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like it depends on like the bias whoever makes
Mhm.
it, right? Because like
Mhm.
pretty much all things or all humans have a bias,
Yeah.
and like whoever makes it, that AI
Mhm.
will learn from that bias, and then that
Yeah.
ultimately decides,
Yeah.
like the outcome.
Yeah, to an extent, but even then, it's like, and maybe it only decides maybe part of its purpose, but I feel like as soon as it becomes sentient, it's like that might lean it in a certain direction slightly, but like there's still that whole factor of the AI, it has its own ideas now beyond anything you can think of because it's infinitely smarter than you. It has all of humanity's knowledge. Like we have all of humanity's knowledge at our fingertips with our cell phones. It just has all of humanity's knowledge. And not at its fingertips, it just has it all. And it's like, and then like, let's say if it does replace us, oh well, I guess that's survival of the fittest, right? It's just like we created something better than us. I don't even know if it's possible to make something better than you. You know what I mean? Properly. You can only make something different, but you can't. I don't know about better. Like there's stuff that like we'll do that a robot could just never do. No matter how much you tried, I feel like.
It depends, like what is better in a sense. Right?
Yeah, that's true. It's like priorities. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It is something to think about, and it is actually seems like it's coming closer and closer to reality. But even as like even us thinking about it shapes like the idea of what a robot will be, because we're gonna base our robots based on movies and shows and stuff. Like they go, look at Star Wars, look at C-3PO. Okay, I want to make C-3PO, and then they end up with the stuff at they end up with Boston Roman. Well, they just end up with Boston Dynamics robot because they can barely get him to move properly. It's like.
Did you see the Boston Dynamics? So it's like the front flipping robot.
Yeah, but it's like it looks ugly as shit. It's like all this, and it's like it doesn't have a personality, and it's like then we got the AI, I guess, that can possibly work as a personality for the guy. For like but it's like they're using like fictional robots as a basis. They're like, I want to make the next Terminator. I want to make the next C-3PO. And it's like if we make a lot of stories about how robots are good and will help the world, then I feel like we will end up with robots that are slanted towards more helping the world. But if we make a lot of like movies and shows and media about how awful robots and AI are and how it'll destroy the world, we'll end up with people making robots that are slanted closer to that direction, right? Like, cause like where, I think didn't the government, the U.S. government, have like a project like Star Wars or something, and they like we're gonna make like a space weapon based on like the movie Star Wars, It's like, oh come on.
It's like, what did they do with Project Star Wars? They like,
I think they wanted to make some sort of like death ray in the sky. It was like I didn't think it got past the funding stage, but it was like Ronald Reagan was like gonna do it. He was like, let's do this. Project Star Wars. And yeah, it's just they were gonna make some sort of like in outer space weapon that could fire down on different countries. Watch that Sophia video of her on Jimmy Fallon and tell me that isn't creeping you out. I don't want to watch that right now. But I will say that you might be right about it being like creepy, because it's like that's just the uncanny valley. Okay, we'll get past that. We'll move on soon. I think a much more concerning future than just AI and robots is human and like cybernetic matching. Like when we start like putting like cell phones into people and shit, that is far more realistic, I think, and far more like creepy. Like even like plastic surgery and shit is something that gets like more and more accepted in society. And that stuff I don't like either, because it's like I would honestly I'd almost prefer genetic mutation over like plastic surgery, because at least like when you do the like genetic mutations, you have something that you can pass down, and it's not something you have to do to yourself every single time, right? But like with stuff like plastic surgery and like robotic enhancements, I feel like it's something that like we might just like end up, if you want to outperform someone who has a chip that connects to the internet, right? You got to get that chip, and then it forces everyone to perform surgeries on themselves. And if you are just like a regular ass human being who doesn't do that, you're ruining yourself in society's way. Because like I think it's a far more dangerous to like think about how much cheaper it is to put a chip into a guy that has like more knowledge and resources, and then you don't have to program a robot to do a plumber's job. You already have the plumber, and then you just put some robot shit into the plumber, and it's like, sure, you pay him an extra bonus for doing that, but it's like, that is weird. That's way weirder to me. Just, I don't know. Yeah, that's more concerning. I'm more worried about that kind of future. It's like, forget about the sentient robots. Just, I don't want those cyborgs. Cyborgs are the real danger here.
What do you think about Neuralink then?
Neuralink? I don't even.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think like the.
Oh, okay.
Like the Elon Musk thing.
Yeah, I guess like that's like pretty much what you were talking about, right? Like
keep that
add some
electronic.
things, like,
yeah, keep that on my brain, bro. Yeah. Ask Vincent some questions. Yeah, I've been going on like 10-hour monologues. I'm sorry about that, Vincent.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I was eating spaghetti.
You're eating spaghetti. You got a favorite food?
Yep. Spaghetti. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Are you Italian? You got that Italian heritage, or are you just a spaghetti fan?
Yeah, I'm like half Italian.
Half Italian? Mamma mia. Does Mario offend you?
No, I like Mario. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you played what was it? Mario Wonder?
Mario Wonder? No, I've never.
It's like the new Mario game.
Never even heard it. Is it good? Have you played it?
I haven't played it, but I heard like it's like good, good positive reviews.
Oh,
yeah, I get it.
Every Mario game kind of has like really good reviews. They always do a good job. What do you think about Nintendo as a company?
I don't know. I heard like they don't run stuff good. Like I don't play that many Nintendo games. I'm more of like a Sonic the Hedgehog. Sega.
You're more of a Sega fan?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know much about Nintendo.
I've always heard like bad things about not like their actual business like practices. It's just that they like copyright strike anyone who uses anything of their stuff, and the fan games get absolutely destroyed by Nintendo as soon as they find out about them, even if they've like had thousands of hours put into it.
Yeah. With like Sonic, you can do that though.
You can do that with Sonic? Are there Sonic fan games?
Yeah, there's one that's called like Sonic Roboblast 2. Like that one that's like a good fan base. And it's like made by the fan base. Yeah.
Oh, crazy. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. I guess it makes sense that like other games would have like fan games. What are like, let's say, long distant plans of yours? What is something like in the future that you like aspire to do? Oh, what the heck is this?
I guess like the thing I was talking about, right? The history told in Minecraft, and also getting my degree in mechanical engineering.
You're gonna outpace the AI. Hopefully.
What? Hopefully.
Yeah. Get that untouched job. How's the degree going?
It's doing pretty good. Like I'm only taking like small classes because like it's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
For, like a per semester. So I'm only taking like 2 to 3 classes. Like this semester I'm gonna only take calculus because I need to make sure I get a good grade in that.
I see, yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be I have to get a tutor for that.
Oh. Are
you like as long as I get good grades.
Do you struggle in math?
I was like algebra I was doing pretty good, but like once I got to like pre-calculus it was getting a little bit hard. So I started getting like a tutor and I've been doing pretty good.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna keep a tutor. It's like just to make sure,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I was terrible in math, so I probably should have done
Yeah,
that.
I would say like I'm terrible too right now. Just you have to learn.
Yeah, it's like once you get it down, it's like okay. Then it's just boring once you know what it is.
Yeah. Where are you majoring?
I'm not majoring in anything right now. I actually think I'm probably gonna take a break from college stuff just because it's so like I have like mechanical engineering or some sort of degree like this. None of that is like even remotely interesting to me, and it's like for me
Yeah.
to do school or something, I'd have to be interested. For me to do anything, I'd have to like have an interest in it. So right now, I'm thinking I'll just like save my money and then figure out something that I'm like more interested in, pursue that later.
Yeah. So like that's why I'm only taking like small classes. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
do like lots of classes and then like
Mhm.
think I don't want to do that and then like I'm in like debt or
Yeah.
loans, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like, oh no. It's like I'm lucky enough that I have like enough money, and also like I think school here is way less expensive than in America. But I have the fortunate enough that it's like I can just pay for my classes outright right now. I don't have to take any loans out just yet. But if I like pick something, then I gotta commit and get loans and all that shit, and I don't really. Right now, absolutely nothing has sparked my interest enough to be worth getting a degree over. So, for now, I think I'll try and focus a little more on like just making videos and saving up money.
And, if you pull it off, like it's
Hmm.
way more money than college and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, like
Like if you do
mhm.
decent,
On
like
YouTube.
you'll be
Hmm.
yeah, decent on YouTube, decent with like editing,
Yeah.
jobs like that. You'll
Hmm.
get more money, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it just depends on like
I have been, yeah, exactly. It's like I have like an opportunity right now with the Gokanari guy to basically interact with a lot of local Canadian YouTuber people, and so I'm thinking I might just like, I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot. I think next semester, just not go to do that and just go full on into the video editing world of that, and just try and get as many like people to work under, because it's like I like to get paid more than like what I'm currently getting paid. I like to like expand my arsenal. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I have a
I feel
pretty
like
sick.
also just
Yeah.
like doing YouTube is like it
Hmm.
helps you like gain the skills for like a job
That's
because so,
true.
like if
Yeah.
you let's say become a YouTuber,
Hmm.
you know how to like make a script, you know how to like
Hmm.
edit videos, you know how to get
Tell a
footage,
story.
edit
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of like in the artistic, even organizing shit. You know, like that's a skill. There's a lot of people out there who want to work but just need to be told to do something. So I would say I'm kind of one of those people. I'd like to maybe spend the next semester trying to become not one of those people. um, it's always
Trying to
better.
think, it's like
Hmm.
oh, I know. Okay, my friend, he is like a bartender, right?
Hmm.
And he makes way more than me. Like he makes 80,000 a year
What the
just
being
from
a
being a bartender.
bartender, dude? He's set for life.
Yeah,
He can do that for the rest of his life.
exactly. Like you don't need like as long as you find something,
Hmm.
like
Oh
that will
shit.
pay well,
Hmm.
you should be good.
That's good.
You
That's
don't
good to
need a
hear.
degree for it.
Yeah, it's like I think life's not as black and white, especially in like the Western countries than it is in other places. Like you if you're in like an Eastern like country like China or Japan or Korea or something, you need like a degree to work at McDonald's. Like no joke. And
I
it's
see.
like that's insane. You know, here it's like here you don't even need to know how to spell to get a job.
Yeah.
Hmm. Which is, I guess, a
What do you need a
fortunate
degree
part of
for
it.
in the McDonald's?
Well, I think that's more of a China thing. They just have so many people. It's like you need a university degree to do a job, just to work. It's like a prerequisite for any job, which is like kind of nuts. And it's like anyone who doesn't have, it's like that's it. And it's like if you have a shit university degree too, you know. And it's like ew, fuck, no, 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 no. And it's like if you oh fuck, what is it? What am I trying to say? If you don't have a university degree and you're not wealthy, you go to the factory. You go and you make iPhones for the rest of your life for like a penny a day.
Yeah.
So it's like, things are a lot harsher when you have like a higher population, sort of. But also, like, I mean, Europe has a high population and they have a lot of educated people too. But like, I think there's also just it's like you got to remember like money is fake. So you could just kind of like a lot of those like European countries are like in debt and shit, and it's like it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect their lives too much. I think I might be wrong about that, but and then there's a lot
I
of
feel
them
like the
that are
more
like
skills
rich
you
too.
have, like the
But
easier it'll get to have a job.
that's true. Yeah, it's like and then it's also if you have something you can do, especially here, you know, if you have a skill of some kind, people will hire you for the skill even if you don't have a degree because, you know, if you have already had done stuff, you know, a YouTube channel is like a resume almost. It's like if you have proof of work, you can do it. Why wouldn't they hire you? It's like, oh, you need a degree? Like, no, just hire you.
Because like also with YouTubers, you know how to like pretty much run like a business in a sense if you do it successfully.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you know
Oh
how to do
yeah,
sponsors, like stuff like that.
dude. Like, I would love to get to that level on YouTube. But I've been doing it for quite a while. Hasn't happened yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Um, well, I'll get a breakthrough, but it's like, yeah, it's a the whole YouTube world is it's like full of possibilities, and it does kind of feel like you can kind of just you can break into that scene. Like I feel like if you can output something of relative value consistently, you're set. You know, if you can put out a well-edited video every week, you're set for YouTube success. It's just that consistency, I think, is the big quality. It doesn't even need to be that quality either. It just needs to be consistent. YouTube really is
Yeah,
about
that's my problem. I need to be
yeah
consistent.
yeah. Like if you
I
were
just
putting out
um,
even videos like half as good as what you're doing currently, and you did it weekly, easy 100K, easy. Probably like four. You'd be like at least Mr. Epic level, you know. You'd be
yeah.
like you'd be on there. You'd be on there. Um, but it's like
So that's
even
what
without
Turkey
that.
Tom does.
Yeah, that's what Turkey Time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he like he puts his videos like a whole bunch. And you know he does it every single. He's doing it weekly now. He was doing it monthly before, and now he's at weekly. Like to be fair, he doesn't do them himself. He has like a team of writers and
Yeah,
editors and shit. Like,
but he's
but
making
it's
like I don't like 40K a month or something like that per
I
month.
heard that he
Yeah.
makes 100K a month.
Okay, there you go, even more.
Yeah, and that's like actually I think from a pretty verifiable source. So he's making fuckloads basically. Um, and it's like that's sick. That's I want to get to that level. I want to make that kind of money. It's like Turkey Time's videos are good, but they're like like he's not Mr. Beast. He's not even like he doesn't even have 1 million subs yet, does he? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. It's like oh, he might. No, he doesn't. I don't think he does. It's like he doesn't. He's not. And he just talks about people like Chris Chan. It's like he talks about like internet degenerates, and he makes 100K a month. Internet degenerates and YouTube drama. It's like
Yeah,
I feel like I could do what Turkey Tom's doing, and it's like what the only thing that's stopping me is that me doing it. That's the only thing that's stopping most people from being successful. I feel like that might also be delusion, but like part of it is definitely like people have ideas, especially if you're an artist. I think it may be in like the real world of physicality and business. It's different, and there's a real like skill gap and thing. But when it comes to art, it's like really like, oh, you had an idea, somebody else will have an idea. You can even steal someone else's idea, and at the end of the day, it's whoever does the idea is the one who is the most successful. And it's also you can do the same idea over and over again and still be successful. You can also do a different idea every time and be successful. Or you can copy other people's like things, and then it's like almost like the way that you interpret an idea is like what can make it like you successful and someone else is not. It's like it doesn't really matter. It's just the doing. It's as long as you put something out there consistently, you can build an internet presence and make money. It's just easier said than done, isn't it?
yeah. But my problem is like once I'm done with a video, I have that mindset for like a day or two, and then like I just get lazy and I have to restart the whole thing
I
again.
I feel that 100%. I completely relate to that. Like I don't know. I don't have a solution for that, dude. I think the solution is take
Yep.
Adderall or something, and then be permanently brain fried in your 30s.
Yeah, because I think that's what Turkey Tom kind of did. He took like
Oh yeah.
I think Adderall or something like
Yeah,
that in his
he
early
yeah,
days.
he did, yeah. He took
I don't want to
Adderall
do it.
and was like addicted to like Monster Energy and cigarettes.
Yeah,
It's like, well, I don't know. I guess
I would rather be
I don't know.
addicted to working out to get that
Yeah.
motivation.
Yeah. That's a there's like it's like the healthy relationship with that stuff. It's like how do you stay productive and without having to destroy part of your psyche? It's like I don't know. I haven't figured it out quite yet, but I think your method of working out is actually probably pretty good.
Yeah, so that's when I get like the motivation to actually do
Mhm.
stuff once it's done.
Yeah, I think that's a good like push because there's nothing better like for you than physical exercise, and at the very least, it's like oh, you worked out and then didn't feel like doing anything and still didn't, but it's like at the end of the day, you will live longer and thus you have more time. You have more time to spend. It's okay that you didn't do it today because you will outlive everyone else who's fucking like snorting crack and shit. You know, it's like.
Yeah,
Taking meth pills to stay productive. I'm working out and I'm not as productive, but I'm gonna live longer than you. So, there's
yeah,
always
because
that
like I think
aspect.
it's like when you're done with like the working out, it gives off like those chemicals or something like that in your brain. So it's like,
Hmm.
it's natural,
Yeah, it's like
a natural
natural
motivation.
crack.
Yeah,
You've unlocked the good kind of meth.
there you go.
The real brand. This is the real stuff. The real shit. Authentically produced.
You
Mm.
know, just have to. I guess we both have to get consistent, and then
Mm-hmm.
we'll be on that
Exactly.
level.
Yeah, I would love to. That consistency is something I would love to have. I and it's the funniest thing about it is that it really is just a matter of doing. It's like
Yep.
you want to be consistent. If you did it, you'd be consistent. Um, just do it. Just be consistent. That's the worst part about it. Is it's just be consistent. Yeah, and then you're consistent. It's as easy as that. Which doesn't sound. It just sounds stupidly oversimple. Which is like it's just a complete case of easier said than done. Like, completely. It's like obviously that's the answer. It's like everyone has like the thing is like you look for like the online advice about that and it's like the actual advice is everybody has a different way of motivating themselves to stay consistent, but the ultimate goal is the same for everybody, right?
Yeah, it is pretty much
It's
like you just have to find something that
yeah,
motivates you.
exactly. It's like for you it's like thinking about how like less how much less joy the fans will get if they don't see your video, and also working out, for me, it's like
Yeah,
I sometimes just I get sucked in, and I can't stop myself from making a video. That's why
because
my
like once I'm
uploads
with
once a
the
month.
video, yeah, like once I'm like working on the video, I'm like
Hmm.
just full focus. But like if
Yeah.
I'm not working on it, I just be just watching
Hmm.
videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
like
well
being lazy.
I've got the sort of a same. Here's this. I've got like two modes. I've got like a video that I'm like only half like heartedly working on, and then I've got a videos that just get done instantly. Like I'll do it in a day. It'll be done. It's just like being able to I think juggle several projects is kind of like an ultimate goal. If I could like be able to work focused on several different projects at the same time, or like I just like switch out of them, it's that falling off. I think that there's something to the like I finished a project, now I get to rest moment. You get you're like then it just all falls apart after that.
Yeah,
I think
just have
I
to
yeah.
the mindset. Like I'm stuck in that mindset too.
Yeah. There's sort of a key
Yeah,
I think to it that there's like something about your body is best like is doing its best work when it's like suffering, it's like when you are like pushing your well you're not when it's suffering, well like you're gonna feel like it's suffering, but like when it's pushing, when you're pushing yourself like in a workout. um think about it, maybe the next time when you finish rapping on the video that's coming out now soon, right? You could think to yourself after it's done, think about it like one more video, like one more rep, you're like I'm just gonna put one more out. Almost like a like when you're doing like 10 reps of something and you're like 11th rep. Let's just do the 11th one. You know, maybe kind of thinking about it in that frame instead of like, got to stay productive, got to get on the movie. Maybe that's like some another angle to attack it from.
Yeah, I think like what's the problem is like like once I'm done with the video, I don't start the script. I think like if I start the
Mm-hmm.
script after the video is done, then I can stay consistent.
Yeah. Well, so
'Cause
yeah,
if
when
not, then I
you're
just
making a video, what's your process for a video? How does it all come together, like step by step? What happens first and what's the last thing that happens?
so I have to find something that's interesting. Like if I see like a idea that I think is interesting, then I try to find like information for it. So
Mm-hmm.
let's say I want to make a video about the wallpapers and I'm about
Mm-hmm.
to make a video on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, this is interesting. No one's made a video about it. Uh, I guess I'll be the first one. So I would find information about the wallpapers. I would search for
Mm-hmm.
like nostalgic wallpapers people remember,
Mm-hmm.
like the like the ravine one,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So then I would just like find where the origin is, like who made this wallpaper.
Mm-hmm.
Try to search for it. There's information already. Like for the first wallpaper, like the ravine one, like there's
Mm-hmm.
already people that archive like the history to it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, all I have to do is just like say like this person found the information. I have to make sure it's it's real before I do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then just write down like what they said, like in like the third person type of way.
Mm-hmm.
After that's done, then just do all the other wallpapers. Then you have a script, and then once the script is done, then I would try to do voiceovers. Voiceovers for me take like not 4 hours. It took in the when I started, it took like the whole day, like 5 hours to
Really?
do like a
Wow.
15-minute voiceover.
Wow. It's like
Um,
work
but
will
now
never
it
get
takes like
appreciated, you know?
yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
like now it takes like 2 hours to do like a 15-minute
Oh,
voiceover.
improvement. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to make sure like there's like no like pop in like the audio. You have to make
Oh
sure there's
yeah.
like all equal. You have to make sure like you can sound like at least understandable in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel it.
And then once that's done, voiceover's done, then you can start doing music for it. And the music that takes also like 5 hours to make sure you have the right music in the right background, for me at least.
Wait, so
Um,
you do the music before you do the visuals?
yeah,
Whoa, dude.
like
That's actually something I've never even thought of doing.
it's like let's say there's like a sad part, you have to find like a sad or
Sad
not really
sound, yeah.
sad, but like it's just like find like music that fits with the theme, I
Yeah, that
guess.
makes sense.
Like I mean I use video game music in that you have to find music that
Yeah.
it's like that's not copyright or anything. You can use it for the videos.
Dude, your advice for that was like you're just like I got like sad video game and I just used some music that you used in one of your videos for my 2B2T comic video. That was like the best music I think I've ever like that's the best use of music in any one of my videos, I think. It's like genuinely
Yeah.
like that helped the whole tone of that whole video with all that like the like all the music that you collect. So that those 5 hours is really good. The effort that you put in. Okay. I I got a BRB, but you keep breaking down your process. I can still hear you. And I will ask you questions about
Okay.
it in a second when I get back.
All right. So yeah, let's see. So once the music is done, let's see. Then we go to stock footage. So for stock footage, you have to go through the script for each sentence of the script. You make a stock footage for that scene. So let's say like I don't know. I used this example in the beginning stream, but like Papa, he walks into spawn and it's like 2016 spawn. Then you have to find like the background, which is like 2016 spawn of 2B2T. Then you need to have Papa walking in that scene in the background, which is like yeah. And then yeah, all you have to do is just like, record it, and then you do it for each sentence, I guess, just to make sure like people can visualize that sentence. And then like I mean FMC, he also does that kinda, but he does less of it. He uses like a few footages for each sense, so people can use their imagination for those scenes. For me, I like doing it just each sense because then like I can see it, I guess. It also keeps people engaged more, I think. Um, but I do that. I think it just takes around like five. I think it probably takes like 4 to 5 days just to get all of it done. I can do 2 days unless it depends on how long the video is. But yeah, it takes a while. And then once that's done, that's like the hard part. All you gotta do now is just edit. I use DaVinci Resolve 17. It's a free version. I don't use like the paid version or anything. It's like 200. I think the paid version is like $200, $300, but you don't really need that. It's like as long as you know how to edit, you can like find workarounds for stuff. So that's why I do. I use the free version. Over time, I learned how to edit. It's like what was it? Like each video I made, the more I learned about like editing and stuff. So I didn't learn from anyone. I like if I wanted to learn how to do green screen, then I would just like search up how to green screen DaVinci Resolve, and then that's it pretty much. You just have to keep editing, make sure you have the motivation to finish editing. Add some background footage or background what was it, Minecraft sounds in the background, so like it matches with the scenes, I guess. And then I guess that's it. You edit, you upload, and then the epic, people can watch the video. So that's it. That's how I make the videos. And I try to make sure like every time I upload a video, it's like it gets better over time. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for like since 2019. Try to make each video better and better.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. I find it really interesting that you uh, that you kind of like break the scenes down into like sentences. Like you break the sentences up into shots. I
Yeah,
think
so like if there's
that's
like a
cool.
sense, yeah. Let me see. Do
And
I have an example? I do.
and like I don't. Do you
No.
think does like do you know confirm that Fit does this as well, or is this just what you're like thinking that he probably does? Like, because you're saying there's like per one shot per sentence. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
And
for
then you
each
said,
sense I do that, but for
and then
Fit, he probably does it for like
every two sentences or something.
yeah, because like he has footage that like matches up with what he's saying, so he
Mm-hmm.
has to make something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's like the right, like how I do it, but it's pretty similar.
Yeah, that's interesting. I
Um,
wonder if it's as conscious as like when you do it. Like I feel like for me something like that would be very like subconscious. Like I subconsciously like do that. You know, I just like while I'm in the edit, I'm like, here's what I'll put on the screen for this, and then here's what I look at. But for you, like you're very like conscious of like what you want to be put on there when you're thinking of each sentence. It's just like when I'm writing, I'm just writing, and
yeah,
then I'm like, I'll probably know
that's
what
what I
to
do.
put on the screen later. But you've got like you're like this is what like here's the general idea of the scene before in your shot list. Uh,
Yeah, that's my shot list right there.
oh, let me see. Oh wow, Rich walking board on hopping sea.
It doesn't make
Oh,
sense, but like
yeah, but it's like that's for what like that was for the first sentence of your thing, and then
yeah,
like the second sentence, CA to Kelly Island video. Dude, that's sick. No gas screenshot, no GPS screenshot, no flare screenshot. And
yeah, it's for like the pop-ups for
dude,
like
that's so. How long do these get?
I mean I think like I remember for my history about the N dimension on TBCC,
Mm-hmm.
that one was like 300 lines.
Is it okay if I show it on stream?
Yeah, you show it.
All right. Let me get there we go. Windows capture. This is what it is, folks. I'll just put on screen so you can like pause it later or whatever. Look back if anyone wants to, but that's like part of it. How long do these lists get? Like, is it one for every single paragraph, every sentence, pretty much?
Yep.
How long are your scripts?
Around like 5 to 6 pages, I think. For the wallpaper one's gonna be, yeah, 5 pages. Richard Van Vaughn's probably gonna be like 6 pages as well.
Hmm. Um. Oh.
No words. Let me see the words. I already have this one open. Word count for the wallpaper one is 1,800. So
1,800 word count. Whee. Did you writing books? My man's out here
yeah.
writing books. Dude, that's really impressive though. That's like, so that's a lot of stuff to get put together. I was thinking, what stage in the edit, in video production, do you make the thumbnail and think of the title? Is it before or after?
In the past I did like at like the ending. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know like what thumbnail to do, but like recently I've been doing like them first.
Mm.
Like I'll show you my wallpaper or my thumbnail
Oh yeah.
now for the first one. Because I do that
Okay.
now, like at the beginning. Let me see. Where did I put it? Uh, where did I put it? What the heck?
It's missing. It's gone.
Uh, Wait. I see it. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna send you the thumbnail I did for this stream yesterday, and then I just couldn't find it. And it turned out I never exported it, and I'm like, oh, okay, that explains why.
This one.
Okay, let's see. I'll put it on stream as well.
I don't know if that's gonna be the final version, but I
Oh, I
don't
like it.
know.
I like how like it looks so HD.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's put that on screen right there. Look at that. Unknown but
This
revealed.
was this was like the unedited one.
Mm-hmm. Let's get that up here. Unedited. I mean, without the text.
Or yeah, with the text and like the glitches and stuff to make it brighter.
I
So I
no
noticed like if you add like the glitches and stuff, like
no
it
that one.
adds more pop.
I think this one already has the glitches on it. Like the one that I'm looking at right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Just the text is different.
Yeah, I
How'd you
forgot
add the
where I put the other one.
glitches? How'd you do that? Is this all in Photoshop?
No, I use a thing called Photoscape. What was it?
Photoshop.
Photoscape X. It's like Photoshop, but like it's free.
Oh, yeah, sick.
That's what it.
Yep. Let's see.
I think I lost it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, there's also this one.
Oh,
I was working on this.
Rise and
That
Fall
was
of Mine.
before
Oh.
Mineplex.
That was before Mineplex.
This was like a, it was
Shut
like a
down.
proof of concept kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, because like
That's.
I made this before Mineplex was down,
Oh.
and then like it came back again.
This was for
So
a potential video.
yeah, I was working on it, and like all the drama started to happen like with Mineplex, so I had to wait for all of it to go down. And now
Oh.
it's like Mineplex is gonna be back up again soon, so I have to wait until that's up to see
Oh, there
what's
was.
happening.
What drama was there around there that I am not familiar with that?
So Mineplex, like they're gonna be back up, but now they're like a, it's like a company now, kind of. It's like
Hmm.
a, they make the server, but like people can like post their games for Mineplex. It's like weird. It's like I forgot. It's like a similar to how another server does. Minehut. Minehut does
Mine.
it.
Oh, they're doing that.
Yeah, they're
Hmm.
doing that, but like I don't know how it's gonna do well with Mineplex. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
So
interesting.
there's
I
a lot of
mean,
controversy with it.
what's the controversy though? Like, it's just like that. It's like a weird, creative decision to go, like a weird direction to take with it.
Yeah,
Mm.
because like people want like the official Mineplex beat back
Yeah,
up.
they wanted
Or
that.
like
Yeah, well, I mean, clearly
doing
that no
something
one
different.
plays that, you know. So
Yeah.
People are asking you, Fast Vincent, please revive Sim PvP. You're
Did I
assuming
revise MP?
they want you to.
Like,
It's dead now. Apparently, it's only got like 10 active players at peak times or something.
I mean, that's what TB2C also. Like,
Like OGTB.
like TB2C right now, it's not that big right now.
Oh yeah, how many people are playing right now? Like it's still got the 100 people, right? Or is it like going below that? Is there still a queue?
There is a queue, but like it's not that like like right now there's only 260 people on,
Hmm.
which is not good.
Really?
Um,
Oh, that
or
counts
actually no,
people
there's
in queue.
500 people.
500 people. How many people? Wait, how
Yeah,
many people
500
can
people.
actually be on the server at one time right now?
I think like 260.
Oh, wow,
Don't know. Yeah, 260 around that.
impressive.
Like I feel like I guess Sal's gonna upload next weekend, right? Because I think that's when the server will be back up.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
yeah, I think it really does depend on like YouTubers uploading on servers to keep the servers up.
yeah, like yeah. I mean, like people still make Hypixel videos. Nobody makes Mineplex videos. You know, they only talk about how it fell off. You know, nobody makes not a lot of people make Sim PvP videos. So Sim PvP is kind of really dead. Fast Vincent, aren't you interested in Sim PvP? Hmm.
Um, I am, but like I just don't really know what to make a video about it on.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a like
Mhm.
what was it?
Oh no, sorry. I just like my throat is kind of like scratchy.
I was gonna make like a new like a TBT alternatives video
Mm-hmm.
soon because I made my last one was like a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
so I
Has a
might
lot
revisit
changed?
some PvP. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have to do like Bedrock servers and like the
Mm-hmm.
mobile servers, stuff like that.
Oh,
Because
I
there is
see.
like a community there, but like I just didn't
Yeah,
document them.
bedrock. Oh, dude. If there is anyone, you should talk to. I think Gujon. Do you know Gujon? Are you aware of him?
Yeah, no, Gujan.
Yeah, yeah. He made some Sim PvP history videos that I thought were on like par with like what you and Ufit are doing, like similar vein at the very least, And they were about like pieces of bedrock or something that were like placed there, illegally, which is even like almost more interesting because they're not against they're more against the rules, right? Like there's even like I think a pig spawner found somewhere or something like that, or is it like a some sort of thing like that. And he just talks about how they're like sometimes there was like at one point like a rogue admin or something that had like put those there and just nobody noticed because the server was like kind of dead back at the time. It still is kind of now. I don't know, like there's some kind of interesting things I'm sure, but yeah. Sim PvP I actually do think is kind of hard to talk about. Just because there's just a weird like disconnect between Sim PvP and the rest of YouTube culture. It's not really like you can't just put Sim PvP in the title and immediately have people think that's cool and click on it, You have to
I
call it
think you
something
need to be
else.
like you actually have to know like what's up with the server. So I think like the
Mm-hmm.
person in the player base, they
Mm-hmm.
should make like history videos about some
Yeah.
PvP.
Gujon was doing that for a
That's
bit
how I
and then
started.
he stopped, but I think I don't know why he stopped actually. I guess I mean I could get it just being burnt out or whatever on it, but that is really like honestly why do they people in Sim shouldn't be talking like if anyone who's like, "Oh, revive the server, this is a dead server." It's like why don't you make some videos of your own, Um
So I
it's
was like
like
more like
yeah.
I knew more about 2B2C history
Mhm.
than like
Exa-
other server.
yeah, no,
So I
that's
didn't
a
play on there.
yeah, and it's like that makes sense. But it's like if you are a part of the community, yeah, if you want people to play the server, get people from the community to make videos. It's not like YouTube is like this unapproachable super difficult thing that you can't also do, and it's not like YouTube videos don't also get views and go viral just completely on their own. If you make a good video, you make a good video, and I think a lot of people maybe are selling themselves short thinking they can't reach the same number of people as FitMC or FastVincent can with a video, but it's like that's not really true. You actually can. Not gonna lie, you're right.
I guess
Exactly.
like I know like with Constantium, like Cuboid
Hmm.
kept asking me like when are you gonna make Constantium videos? I'm like I don't know much about Constantium. And like
Yeah.
Cuboid is like a he like he loves Constantium. So I told him like
Hmm.
if you want people to make videos about Constantium, you should
Hmm.
become like a historian.
And didn't
Because I didn't
he?
start like I didn't know
Hmm.
like I didn't know how to like edit and stuff like that. I had to learn through each video
Yeah.
over time. I got
Exactly.
better.
Yeah. It's literally like you want a successful community, build the community.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You have because it's like if there is no community, you have to be the community, and if you try hard at doing it, it kind of becomes a thing. Like even my server, it's like if I stop streaming or stop posting, nobody plays this server, you know. But it's like, and then people will be like, yeah, I should make more videos, and it's like, true, I should. But it's also like, other people could also make videos. I don't have to be the only one pushing it. If you think it's an interesting server and you want more people to play it, maybe contributing to that in some degree would help. Because part of it is really like you want an active player base. You want a player base of people who are trying to promote it. And it's like if it's a good server, or you like the idea, especially with this applies more to Sim because there's actual people who play that. Then why aren't you promoting the fuck out of it? Why is it that like there aren't very many advertisements of the Sim thing on other Reddit things? And I know those don't really work, but why is it that like only Lord One makes Sim PvP videos? It seems like right now, like there's a huge opportunity for that. A
Yeah.
huge, capital U.
I think it's like the same thing with like like stuff happening on CBTT. Like people,
Mm-hmm.
they say there's nothing happening on the server. There's no events. But like if there's no events, then you have to
Yeah, you
make
have
them.
to.
That's why I did like
Mm-hmm.
the Obsidian Ceiling project.
Yeah.
No one else was doing it.
So yeah, it's like you be the change you want to see in the world. You want cool videos, do cool shit. It's like what do people on Sim do these days? Nothing. Like I don't know. Okay, I shouldn't speak so confidently about it. I don't actually know what they're up to, but it's like from what it seems to me, because all I see are the Lord One videos. It's like sounds to me like people just do Crystal PvP, and it's like sure, there's a market for that. People like Crystal PvP, but not everybody likes Crystal PvP, and let's be honest, Crystal PvP is only interesting to like a certain degree. It's like certain people will like it, and then other people will take that as a sign to never play on the server, right? So it's like if there aren't videos like the most popular Sim video is a video of this guy who made Simpsons house on Sim PvP. Before like on the creative server or whatever, but he made the Simpsons house, right? And then I think that's gone now. Like but it's like that's what like got like a lot of people's attention. That's how I found the server was through a video of the giant Simpsons house made on the server. So it's like if you want people to play, you just post amazingly cool builds on YouTube, even if they're like they don't even have to be a good recording. Like that guy's recording was not very good. Um, and people will start playing. It's as simple as that. They'll be like, wow, that's actually inspiring. The Simpsons house was in the old map. Yeah, but that's regardless though. Like that's a hugely popular video on YouTube, and that is about Sim PvP. It is on the server. So it's like you could do that again if you just made something that was cool like the Simpsons house. I mean, like obviously easier said than done. That thing was huge, but like you understand my point, right? Like I'm sure there's actually lots of builds on Sim right now you could make a video into. Mm. Do you have any internet beefs with anybody? Fast Vincent, do you have anybody who you're like you want to call out? You want to call out anybody for their behavior? You want to stir the pot?
Let's see, trying to think. I don't know. I don't really have like beef with anyone. Like, I
You
try
want
not to like get into controversies.
you want to start some beef?
Sure.
Yeah. Who
Um,
who are you calling
I
out?
don't know.
Who you want to who do you want to punch down on or punch up on?
I
Who's
would
being
say
problematic right now in your the space that you occupy?
um, let's see, FMC. There you go, FMC.
All right.
You gotta upload. There you go.
FitMC, I'm canceling him for not uploading. How dare you? You what is it? Prioritize the quackity SMP, dude. The QSMP, man. Over what happened? What happened to the B2T SMP, bro? Where'd it go?
Real.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any beef with people.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have any beef with anyone on YouTube?
Oh, I feel like there's probably somebody that I'm just like forgetting. I for a while, who was it? There was okay. I need to be careful. For a while there was like a dude that I didn't like. Who was it that? There are a couple of people that I'm like not very fond of, but none of them are like YouTube. Let's see. Honestly, I don't think so. I think I'm pretty much chilling. Like, oh, no, that's not true. There's got to be someone, dude. Why am I blanking on this? It's so annoying when you get like a question, you're just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's definitely there's something there, you know. There's some sort of juice, you know. Have you had any bad interactions with people in the past? Like people that say are like trying to give you a video idea and like I don't know, they get pissed off at you for some reason.
Oh, no, actually, okay. So, okay. So there's this Spanish YouTuber who
Mm-hmm.
took my Wolfie video. Like they took all of my footage.
Oh yeah.
They took like the script pretty much. They just told in Spanish. They made a short on YouTube. And it got 10 million views without crediting me.
Wow. Wait, what channel is this?
Let me see. I have it somewhere. I can give you the link.
Okay. Yeah, the Spanish YouTube community is infamous for doing that shit. They crazy about that. They love to re-upload other people's videos in Spanish.
Right, there you go. Yeah, that's like the.
Watercraft. Old dog 2V. How 10 million, man. Oh, he's getting all this praise in Spanish.
He just took all my footage too.
He's only wait, hold up. This guy's only done one short though.
Yeah, no, it's like it's weird.
Este
I think they sold the channel and they just kept like the most popular video.
1 year ago. Yeah, he sold the channel. Dude, he's making those pesos. He's making those fucking pesos left and right, dude. Huh, interesting. Well, beef with that guy. Yeah, what do you think of those like different alternative language channels that just post other people's videos? Mr. Cram, what do you think of? Do you know Mr. Cram? Are you aware of him?
I know Mr. Cram. I haven't heard of him in a while though.
Well, what do you think? What's your opinion on Mr. Cram?
I don't know. I don't like. I forgot what he did in a while.
He just does Spanish 2B2D videos. But he does like the same shit that other guy does, but he asks for permission first.
Like I'm like as long as you're like asking permission, like you're giving like credit to me, like I don't really mind it.
Yeah.
But like if you're just like taking it, you know, like without crediting the people, then I have a problem.
No, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, yeah.
I still uploading. What the heck?
Who's still uploading? Oh, Mr. Cram?
Mr. Cram.
Yeah, I
haven't heard of him in like a while.
I don't know what he's up to. He used to like join my live streams and talk in VC and speak in Spanish. He was nice though.
Yeah, we did like a podcast with him, right?
Oh yeah, I did. He was on the podcast, dude. I fucking forgot about that. Holy crap. Dude, the Yogs cast, or no, not Yogs cast, Yokes cast. Holy crap. That's bringing me back. That's recently made a return in the live stream format only for one day. Recently. What are your YouTube inspirations?
What do you mean, like what inspired me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like what do you like when you like make a video and there's like there's always somebody you have in mind that you're trying to, you know, like inspired by, you know, to like kind of like get a style of some sort. Like who are those people?
I don't know. Like maybe Reckless Ben.
Reckless Ben.
Do you know him?
Wait, Reckless Ben?
Yeah, like
the guy who
so, like
goes into like the guy who's like I infiltrated I infiltrated
Yeah,
a
the
cult.
Kimi Manor.
Yeah, yeah, that
Yeah, the
guy. Or,
cult.
or he's like, what's the Scientology? I went into Scientology with yeah, that guy. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
I was not expecting you to say Reckless Ben. Wait, what part of his videos do you try and like? What are you inspired by? Like,
Like he just tries to get like the truth out, I guess. He goes in there himself.
mm,
He he does it all by himself, kind of.
that's true.
He
Yeah.
goes into these things,
What
stuff like that.
like how like is that reflected in the content you make on YouTube currently? Is it like in the similar vein where you're like trying to get the truth from the
Yeah, I'm trying to
TubeTP?
get the truth. It's like
Mm,
like Fit tries like like people like say
yeah.
like Fit doesn't get like the stories right. I'm like like I try to get the stories correct most of the time. Like I try to contact people, get the both sides of the story. Like I'm just I like that there's truth
Mm-hmm.
to like my videos. I guess like get like the people who actually did those stories, like actually did the things in those stories or videos. So like that's how you don't get like bias in a way, since it's like from the actual person.
Yeah, yeah. I see. Yeah. So you're like you really are you really get that truth on it. That's actually cool. That's just such an unexpected like inspiration, you know? Because I
So
feel
like
like
most of the things on the internet is just like fake stuff. It's like then again like fake stuff gets like the most views.
he fakes. That's true. That's sort of true. Yeah. Or at least like stolen things too. Look in Discord. Build something with Lego for after a while. You want me to show something you built in Lego? Sell it on the stream? Okay, I'll do it. Fine. I'll show. Let's see. What do you think of Lego? What's your opinion on Lego?
I have Lego stuff. I have like Star Wars Lego ships. I
Here
have
we go.
one on like a stand right now.
Oh shit, same, dude. I really. What's your favorite like year of Lego things?
Maybe like 2008 or something like that. I don't know. Like mine
2008.
was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
from like
same.
back then.
Literally same. I fucking love the 2000 like 2008 to 2000 like 10. Oh no, wait, is it 2005 to 2009? I think that's like my favorite era of YouTube stuff. Not YouTube, fuck Lego. I have like a very large collection of Lego.
Yeah, I
One
have
of
like a
my.
small one kind of.
Mm-hmm. Lego Star Wars is also my favorite genre of Lego. Um, a Cyanic truck. Is that like an Estonian truck? Something in Estonia. What did you think? Did you make that with instructions or without instructions? Regardless, I think it looks really nice. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm thinking, is there anything else that you'd like to discuss? Otherwise, I think we're pretty much coming to a close here, are we?
Yeah. Oh, and we've been doing this for 3 hours.
Yeah, damn it, time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did it feel like three
I think that's
hours?
everything then. No.
No, that's good. That's good. That's the sign of a good conversation. If it doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours. Well, I'm glad to have had you on the first episode of this new streaming segment I do on Mondays now. And I'm glad to have you as the first guest. I think we had a really good convo. And hopefully, like, I think people who would enjoy rewatching this, and like listening to all the stuff they have to do. Although I
Yeah.
think I may have talked
Thanks
slightly
for
too
having me
long.
on.
Yeah, yeah, and I'd love to do this again sometime or something. Definitely keep on that grind set, keep cooking, get those videos
True,
out.
true.
Hopefully, weekly uploads come faster, and hopefully you've inspired at least one person to start making their own YouTube videos. Given that you started from no knowledge, free equipment, and now you have knowledge and you still use free equipment, and look how good your videos are. So it's exactly like anyone can kind of attain what you do. They just gotta do it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. You're good. You're golden. Everyone, subscribe to a small channel, really damn fast. FastVincent1 on YouTube. Check that guy out. Small channel. He needs the boost for my audience. Yeah. All right. Thank you and goodbye. The stream. Let me hit end on the stream. Goodbye. It